The following broadcast is copyrighted by Pearl Municipal Broadcasting for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the written consent of Pearl High School or PMB Sports is prohibited.
Friday nights mean one thing in Mississippi: high school football. You've got a 50-yard line seat to the 6A powerhouse Pearl Pirates right here on PMB Sports. Now, batten down the hatches and hoist the colors. The Sky Family Dental Pirate Pregame Show starts now.
You look thin.
Well, good evening, Pirate fans, and welcome into Ray Rogers Stadium for the Sky Family Dental Pregame Show. I'm Greg Flynn, joined by Bryant May, and the Professor Roy Harper is here with us tonight. It is homecoming! Homecoming 2021, and the theme, the happiest homecoming in Pirate Country. It's Disney-themed. Hopefully, this is not going to be a horror show tonight.
Yeah, we needed that to translate just from a theme to actually what happens on the field tonight. As we've got a doozy on our hands. The 4-1 Meridian Wildcats come into Ray Rogers Stadium tonight under the leadership of head coach John Douglas, and this is a team that they put it on us last year at the other the Ray Stadium in Meridian, Mississippi. 53-34, Wildcats took care of the Pirates last year, so revenge has been a key word for Justin Hunter and the Pirates this week.
Well, it is a great start for us. This is going to be a unbelievable test, though. I mean, you know, it used to be that everybody said, oh, Meridian's got athletes. They're great. And they always have had athletes, but it was always the coaching that was holding them back. So far this year, there is no coaching holding them back. They really seem to have put all the pieces together for the first time in several years.
Yeah, 42 points a game for the Wildcats through 5 games. 42. They put up that exact amount last week on the first game in their region play, 42-25. They took care of Northwest Rankin Cougars to move to 1-0 in region play. Of course, the Pirates had a 38-12 victory over the Petal Panthers. Pirates come in averaging 38 points a game. Petal, that was who we played last week. Northwest falls to a Meridian team who averages 42. So 42-38, that's a lot of points. And I believe our professor has caught up with the maestro of those points, Mr. Justin Hunter. They're down on the field walking off in the midst of the band. Professor, what you got with the head coach?
Hey, guys. Great to be home. Coach, I think we can stop right here and get an interview in real quick because y'all can see we're surrounded by the band. Big win last week. District win, played really well, had a couple of injuries. Can you tell me anything about those injuries tonight?
Yeah, J-Bird will be playing. He's fine. He's ready to roll. Shoto will be without him for a little while. Just wish him a speedy recovery. He'll be with us tonight on the sideline. Just can't play yet, though.
All right. Well, last week I was kind of thinking might have to put an offensive lineman in at quarterback, and of course we see that Jamar, I can't even talk now. Yeah. Jamar went in and did a fine job. Has he ever played quarterback before?
Nope, that was the first.
Wow.
That was the first, yeah. Well, we just talked about it at halftime. He knows what to do. He knows the offense, and he did a great job. Obviously, an offensive line did a great job of blocking up front, and we rotated in a lot of different running backs there with him, and just kept it real simple, and they rocked and rolled. We're real proud of them.
All right, well, tonight, big test against Meridian.
Yeah.
They kind of laid it to us last year.
They did.
I know
we've talked about that a lot this week.
And I'm sure there's a little bit of payback there. So Can you tell me a little bit about the game plan going into this?
And we've got to tackle well. They've got 3 guys that can take it to the house at any point in time. We've got to tackle well, got to tackle on the line of scrimmage. Offensively, we got to hold on to the football and reduce our penalties. We are working really hard at that, and we're getting a little better at it. We've got to have a good, clean night of football because they are a handful and they are a really good football team.
All right. Coach, good luck. Looking forward to tonight.
Appreciate it. Thank y'all.
All right, guys.
All right, Roy, you better get out of the way. The band is going to do their normal halftime performance right now because at halftime we will be crowning the homecoming queen and recognizing the court, so they're going to get that in now. Before we take a break, we want to take a look at the 3 keys that we've come up with tonight. And guess what? They're pretty close to what Coach Hunter had talked about. It's like we kind of move this together. So, Bryant, right now it is going to be speed football. Both these teams very fast and love to go quick.
Yeah, you heard it from head coach Justin Hunter. These guys have got some guys who can run. We'll talk about them in just a little bit. But Mark Smith, the quarterback, Howard Arterberry, number 25, and number 3, Daniel Hill. All of those guys can get up and go, as well as some guys on the outside. But we've got some speedsters as well. We will be without Jaquavian Shoto tonight, but you look to get Jerry Johnson at some open spaces from that quarterback position.
When we say defense, defense. Our defense is going to be tested tonight, the hardest it has been all season. We're going to find out how good our defense truly is tonight.
Yeah, this will be the most explosive offense we've seen throughout this 2021 season, 5 games in. But this Pearl Pirates defense has passed the test so far. Only 12 points a game given up on the season for this Pearl Pirate defense. Tonight will be a different opponent, though.
Let me tell you, and the final key there, no lead is safe. I don't care if you're up 30 points. That's only 4 plays. For this Meridian team, it's 4 plays that they can be back in it. There's going to be a lot of scoring. Do not take your foot off the gas tonight, right?
That's right. There's no changing the channel tonight. You want to stay tuned because you never know how quick this Meridian team could score, and they could do it in bunches tonight, and so got to keep them tight. You love the way that you jumped out against Petal last week, 24-0 at halftime. We'd love to draw that up again maybe for homecoming tonight.
Wouldn't that be nice?
That'd be
Wouldn't
nice.
That be nice? All right, we're going to step aside here on the Sky Family Dental pregame show. When we come back, we'll take a look at that Pearl offense and we'll give you a look at the numbers that the T-Train put up last week against Petal. Stay with us. The Pirate pregame show continues right after this.
Come smile with Sky. Sky Family Dental of Pearl provides complete dental care for the entire family. Oral exams, cleanings, dentures, implants. Most insurance is accepted and financing is available. Call now to schedule your appointment. Come smile with Sky.
When you're ready to make a move in Pirate Country, contact Penny Pitts with Havard Real Estate Group in Pearl. Penny is a multi-million-dollar producer and loves to help her clients find the home of their dreams. If you are a first-time home buyer or ready to upsize or downsize, she is the agent for you. Penny is a Pearl High School graduate and an avid supporter of Pirate athletics. Make your move with the home team. That's Penny Pitts, Havard Real Estate Group.
Public service has always had a very special place in my heart, and to be able to do it and be a first responder as a reserve, when you're not getting paid, that's just one of the most selfless acts you can do. I think we all have a responsibility to our towns and our communities.
Well, for me, it's simple. I mean, when you say local, that's what's most important to me. Our citizens inside this county, we all care for each other, and we do everything we can to help everybody out. I am Shane Fletcher with Farm Bureau, and we are the home team.
Leave it up to us at Mississippi Arkansas Ag for your John Deere All-Star package. The 3025E Tractor Plus loader, box blade, rotary cutter, and a trailer at just $349 per month. Visit agup.com for more information.
At Raising Cane's, we are committed to safely serving you and your family the best tasting and highest quality chicken finger meals. This is very personal to me. I know how important it is to have a trusted, safe, and clean place to feed you and your loved ones. We will always go above and beyond all CDC guidelines, local government requirements, and industry standards. This is our promise to you. Cane's is open and we're here to serve you our hot, fresh chicken finger meals and drinks through drive-thru. Go to RaisingCanes.com for details or call your local Cane's. Thank you for your continued trust in us. One love.
Well, welcome back into the Sky Family Dental pregame show. Greg Flynn, Bryant May here with you as we get you set for kickoff tonight of Homecoming 2021 as the Pearl Pirates are welcoming the Meridian Wildcats here. And, Bryant, it is going to be an offensive showcase, we believe, and the most important cog to that for us has got to be Jamari Thompson.
That's right, Jamari Thompson, and he had a week last week. If you missed it, Jamari was QB1, as we joked on the Coaches Show this week. When Jerry Johnson went out, Shoto went out, we were without a couple other quarterbacks. Jamari moved over from running back to quarterback, and he had a tremendous night. He finished the night 23 carries, 250 yards, and 2 touchdowns. That puts Jamari just a little over 656 yards to be exact, for this 2021 season for the senior number 1, the T-Train, and we will definitely look to get him rolling on the tracks quickly and often tonight. We'll take a look at the rest of the Pirate starters that will complement Jamari. Again, this is an offense scoring 36 points a game on the season, 38 points a game in region play, and the other key tonight will be number 4, Jerry Johnson, the senior quarterback. He can throw it and he can run it. He looked good last week, and he's back to full health after taking a pretty good shot before halftime last week. Alex Spires, number 8, he'll be a senior wide receiver, joined by 18, Cody Arms, another senior, and a third senior to round out that wide receiving core is Cade Chisholm, number 22.
By the way, down pregame, not one of those receivers dropped the ball pregame. I don't know if that's a good sign. Alex Spires, Arms, and Chisholm were catching everything out in the far end zone.
You got to like it. You practice the way that you play. Takofa Lewis will be our offensive lineman along with 55, Reed Grantham, the senior Connor Foy, number 73. Right in the middle of that line, he'll be our senior, or our center. And then 65, Kendall Burks. He is a junior. Tommy Johnson, number 76, another senior. And then your halfback, number 5, Javion Alexander. Would love to get him back in the mix tonight. Did not see Javion do a ton last week on the road at Petal. But again, that second half became literally running it the whole time as Jamari went over to that quarterback position. I joked with Jamari on the coach's show this week. I said, how bad did you want to pass it? And he said, I tried to petition to get coach to let me throw a pass, but Coach Hunter was having none of it. He said, Jamari, just run it.
And it worked out awfully well.
It sure
hey,
did.
You're getting a chance. I'm sorry you're not be able to listen to the Pearl Pirate Band's performance tonight. We'll bring it to you next week. We just had the pregame show. We're obligated to get our sponsors in for all of the folks that help bring you these Pirate broadcasts. That's why you're not seeing the band's performance tonight. We can't wait to show it to you next week. And then at halftime tonight, it's because we have to bring you the homecoming court, all of the homecoming festivities here for Homecoming 2021. So, that's why you get to see the band, kind of, but you don't really get to hear them. We apologize for that, but it's, what do they like to say? Out of our control.
That's right.
Out of our control.
That's right.
They're great kids down there, and they work as hard as anybody, and we applaud them for every bit of their hard work, and I can't wait for them to have their band competition because that show is going to do well.
That's exactly right. A lot of great kids here at Pearl High School, and they will be on display tonight just like they are right now, as well as with some pads and helmets coming up here shortly.
We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll take a look at the defense here for these Pirates, and man, Meatball just continues to snowball his way through this season. You're watching the Sky Family Dental pregame show here on PMB Sports.
Thank you for shopping at Mystery Savings Supermarket, where you never know what kind of deal you're going to get. Welcome to Mystery Savings Supermarket. That'll be $9.
But
Welcome to Mystery Savings Supermarket, where you never know what kind of deal you're going to get.
You wouldn't put up with this at a supermarket. Don't put up with it when you buy a car.
So come to Rogers Dab Chevrolet.
It's easier here.
Hey, it's a beautiful day in Georgia blue. It's like a home-cooked meal. How mama makes you feel, that's what we do. Oh, yeah. The time is now to make memories with all your friends. We'll be looking for you, so y'all come on in. This family around here, it's Georgia blue.
Burgers, better with Pepsi.
You fired up the grill for one hot dog? Seriously?
Hot dogs, better with Pepsi.
Shop, stay, dine, and play at The Connection, Mississippi's retail entertainment destination, located at the intersection of I-20 and I-55 in Pearl.
Well, welcome back in, Pirate fans. I'm Greg Flynn, joined by Bryant May here on the Sky Family Dental pregame show, as we're now going to take a look at that Pirate defense, which has just been stout, to put it mildly, right?
Yeah, they have been stingy. That's another adjective we could throw in there. 12 points a game is all that they've given up across this season. Again, this is Meridian Wildcat offense scoring 42. So something's going to give tonight. We'll take a quick look at those starters here in just a second. They are led by Jeremy Jackson. I want to give you some stats on Jeremy as he's our feature player tonight. Jeremy Jackson, 34 tackles on the season, 24 of those solos, 8 for loss, 6 sacks, and the graphic wasn't big enough. 3 forced fumbles, a blocked field goal, a fumble recovery. Andy washes all the defense's jerseys. No, man, Jeremy Jackson has been the leader, and he has been unblockable. We know him as Meatball. The offenses know him as a Havoc on the other side. He will lead that defense tonight, and we'll take a look at the rest of those starters. He's been joined across that defensive line by another guy. He's the nightmare, Jalen Nickelberry, number 26, another senior who's caused a lot of chaos for offenses. Number 50, Braxton Kipp. He's a junior defensive lineman. 56, Justin Knight will join those guys across the front. And then your linebacker core has been solid. Number 10, Tristan Carpenter. Talked to him this week. He's the senior leader of that linebacker core, along with 23, Kai Jefferson, who's a junior. 44, Jabron Moore. You'll see him play linebacker as well as put his hand in the ground on that defensive end. And then the secondary that will be tested tonight, 21, Austin Knight. Number 2, Justice Moore. He is a junior. DJ Hudson, the senior safety, number 7. And then Marcus Mosley, number 3, the senior cornerback, perhaps the fastest of that defensive back core. We'll also see in the kicking game tonight, special teams, don't want to forget those guys. Cody Arms will be doing much of that duty from the punting and place kicking. But Greg, tonight, speed is what we're going to see here on the turf at Ray Rogers Stadium. And the Wildcats always, as Coach Hunter said in the pregame show, they always bring athletes, and they've got a plethora of them tonight. And so it will be important for the Pirates to not only clog the middle, but also to be able to show that speed that we've shown all year on defense to get to the outside and contain.
Well, that's probably my biggest question as we watch that huddle tape of some of the Meridian's last games. And you had a chance to do the coaches show earlier this week.
Yep.
In your opinion, do you see it more as, man, our linebackers are really going to have to step up and fill those holes, or is the pressure on the defensive line? What should we look out for to be really have to play well?
Yeah, well, they do a lot of kind of some of this wishbone stuff that we've seen, where you're going to see the quarterback, he's going to be willing to keep it as much as he's going to be willing to run it. So I think that's where your linebackers really have to come in and join in with the defensive line that's played so well this season, especially Nickelberry and Jeremy Jackson in the middle of that. But it's going to be important for Tristan Carpenter and Kai Jefferson to not lose sight of that quarterback, because he's willing to take it around the corner. Sometimes they'll shift a running back over and let him run it as well. But number 4, Mark Smith, the senior quarterback for the Wildcats, has looked really, really good this season, and he's complemented by number 3, Daniel Hill, as well as Arterberry.
I'm just going to take a little peek out. I need to hear, because we want – they're showing the intros to the cheerleaders now. We're going to take a quick break, because when we come back, we want to make sure that you guys get to hear the national anthem, God Bless America, tonight, as it is homecoming. Big crowd here. The band is going to come back out. We are going to let you listen to them play God Bless America and the national anthem. So we're going to take one final break here on the Sky Family Dental pregame show. You're watching Pirate Football on PMB Sports.
With the My Trustmark mobile app, no matter where you happen to find yourself, there's a world of opportunity. Check your balances from a friend's house. Deposit checks with a smartphone or tablet from the back porch. Or send payments with email or text during a family get-together. Live your life more freely. Make My Trustmark your Trustmark. Get started at trustmark.com.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $20 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
When something works this well,
Paying bills? This site is so comprehensive. I do all my banking online. More time for coffee?
you want to get others excited about it too.
Yes, honey. They're very conscientious, and they're about helping us map out a plan for our future.
It's nice to know we make a difference.
So easy. They had lots of creative ways to help me afford the loan for the cutest car I've wanted
And
for
that a
so
great
long.
bank is a really important thing to have. Comprehensive, conscientious, creative, community bank like no other bank you know.
I'm Officer Kyle Carmerdale.
And I'm Officer Alfred Jenkins, School Resource Officer with the Pearl Police Department. And our job is to protect students.
Here in Pearl, we have zero tolerance for drivers that break school bus laws. There are 4 things to know. Stop at least 10 feet from the bus when it is loading or unloading. Don't move until kids have crossed the street to or from the bus. The flashing red lights are no longer activated. The stop sign on the side of the bus is retracted.
When we catch you, you get a ticket up to $750, up to a year in jail, or both.
Please pay attention so every student can get to school and home safely.
Welcome back into Ray Rogers Stadium as we are counting you down to kickoff. Now just about 10 minutes away, and we brought you back in just a tick early because we want to let you guys enjoy the performance of God Bless America and our national anthem, and also the presentation of the colors, which I believe it looks like that is our Marine Corps. I believe that's the Marine Corps JROTC tonight. I can't really tell. I don't want to embarrass somebody because I mess myself up whether it's the Navy ROTC or the Marine Corps ROTC. They're not carrying the flag, so I can't tell.
That's right. It's hard to keep them straight, but all of them do a fantastic job, and so neat to see our young men and women representing us so well and leading out tonight as we kick off what will be a special night here at Ray Rogers Stadium, with it being homecoming, also be the second region game.
The professor, God bless you, the professor down on the field says it is the Navy ROTC. Love it. And I only didn't want to leave the Marines out because they were in the homecoming parade last night. It was Navy and Marines last night. So it is the Navy, according to the professor. Well, let's let you listen down onto the field of our Pearl Pirate Band. As the presentation of our colors by the Naval ROTC at Pearl High School.
Would you please salute our nation's flag as we recite together the Pledge of Allegiance of the United States. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, let us honor America and its heritage of freedom and join the Pirate Band and students in the performance of God Bless America. Please continue standing for the playing of our national anthem.
job by the Pearl Pirate Band as set for kickoff here at the top of the hour. You're watching the Sky Family Dental pregame show here on PMB Sports. Frank, do I owe you another commercial yet or no? No? Okay, good. Then we can keep it right here. Brian, one of the things we were talking about with Meridian, they just have so many playmakers, and you touched on it a little bit before. They run Wildcats. They run so many different things that it's, as you see, our Pirates really, there's got smoke coming out of Bucky tonight. That's exciting.
Yeah, I like the look.
Don't worry, folks. They're not going to run out until after we have the Trustmark Bank coin toss, so they're just kind of getting ready here tonight. But they've got so many playmakers, and it's not. They don't run a traditional quarterback system either. They will rotate guys back there to play Wildcats, right?
Yeah, that's right. They're led by quarterback number 4, Mark Smith. He is 68 of 101 on the season for 1,179 yards, 11 touchdowns to only 2 interceptions. So that's a fantastic ratio in high school football. Have to watch out for him, but he can also run it as well. Your 2 running backs that you're going to keep an eye on tonight, 25 and number 3. 25 is Howard Arterberry. He's the leading ball carrier in carries and yardage, 46 carries for 372 yards on the season, and he has 4 touchdowns. Arterberry is only a junior. And then running back number 3, Daniel Hill, who's only a sophomore. We saw a lot of him last year as only a freshman last year on the road at Meridian. He is a coach's son, and he is built like a hoss. He's got 32 carries, 359 yards, 5 touchdowns, but he can also come out of the backfield and catch it. 439 yards receiving and 4 touchdowns as well. So 9 total touchdowns on the season for Daniel Hill. And then your 2 wide receivers to watch on the outside, Jonathan Vaughn. He torched us last year. He'll wear number 1. He's got 5 carries for 323 yards rushing, 4 touchdowns, also 210 yards receiving. And then number 16, Quinn Jones, 400 receiving yards on the season and 5 touchdowns. So that's 5 different guys who have multiple touchdowns on the season. It's if you're head coach John Douglas, you got to feel really good with that many guys making plays. But if you're Austin Wilbanks in this Pearl Pirate defense, you got to pick your poison. Who are you going to guard? Because you can't guard all 5 guys. And I'd love to live in the backfield tonight with Jeremy Jackson and Jalen Nickelberry and make it hard for Mark Smith to make decisions.
Hey, if somebody gets an opportunity, I don't know if Frank is listening back there in the booth, but right there at the 45-yard line on the sideline is Jaquavian Shoto. Look, there he is down at the bottom. The first look you have at him, number 6 down there, and he's got the stitches out. If they kind of zoom down a little bit, not Jamari, we want to see Shoto down there on the bottom right. There he is, tossing the water bottle. Yeah, there he is.
Still got the hands.
So there is Shoto.
And then he dropped it.
So there is Shoto. He is not going to play tonight because he's still got a horrible scar and some stitches in there. But he's looking good. It's glad that he's on the sidelines. It did not look good last week at Petal. And this guy that's out there right now to take the Trustmark Bank coin toss for us, Jamari Thompson, was unbelievable as a running back and then a second half, glorified running back at quarterback.
Year, I don't know, but we appreciate you being captain for the night. Being captain comes with responsibility. We expect you to take care of your team, young man. We expect you to take care of your team, okay? If you notice somebody getting out of control, getting out of hand, whether it's physically or verbally, I expect you guys to take care of that.
Yes, sir.
You take care of it, means we want to take care of it.
Yes, sir.
We've had the coin toss already. Your coach won the toss. He elected to defer to the second half. He's going to kick from the clock.
Yes,
you're going to receive. When I said turn your back, you turn your back. You turn your face facing the clock. Let me see you. Let me see you guys do that. Let me see you do that. All right, Meridian won the toss, and they deferred.
No, they didn't.
Won the toss, and they deferred. All right, Meridian, is going to receive. You guys come out.
No, that's not.
Yeah, no, he's correcting that, I believe, right now.
Yeah.
Earl won the toss. We deferred. Meridian will have the ball first. I
believe there's some confusion.
Right,
I think the officials are having a discussion over that right now.
They are.
At midfield.
Yeah, y'all heard him when he was explaining everything. He had it right. And then he just got a little confused whenever he had them turn their backs.
All right. So the Pirates now joined back by Jamari as they have Bucky rocking. And we have the hype video rolling on the video board. And our Pirates are ready to make their appearance for the 2021 homecoming game. There's Connor Foy lot of cool seniors right up there. Connor and Cody Arms, Jamari, who you just saw, Javion Alexander. There's
Jerry Johnson and Alex Spires. All those guys, seniors. Tristan Carpenter, you see him in there, number 10, 76. Tommy Johnson, 26. Jalen Nickelberry. Big game for those guys tonight.
Azir Chin, number 9.
Your final homecoming game for all of those seniors is we bring a 4-1 region record back home to Ray Rogers tonight. 4-1 overall record, 1-0 in region, should I say.
All right, the Pirates about ready. And here they come. Here come your Pirates. Kickoff between Pearl and Meridian is now.
Are you ready?
Good evening, Pirate fans, and welcome to Ray Rogers Stadium, where in just a few moments, your Pirates will take on the Meridian Wildcats in Homecoming 2021. I'm Greg Flynn, joined by Bryant May and the Professor Roy Harper down on the field. We were just washed in fireworks as the Pirates made their way out. First time this year we've had fireworks here at the Ray. That's exciting.
Yeah, it is environments and the way that they have changed across the decades for high school football, and it is an electric one here tonight at home for homecoming and the second region game. Third time we played here on the friendly confines of Ray Rogers Stadium. The first two have been very friendly to us with two big victories over Ridgeland and over Biloxi. Tonight, the Pirates will have a difficult foe in the 4-1 Meridian Wildcats in our second game of region play.
Keller Reed has it teed up, and he's going to do the little pooch kick, and Meridian will handle it and take over right around the 35-yard line. So our defense will be tested right out of the gate.
Take a look at your defensive starters across the front, led by 99 and 26. That's Jeremy Jackson and Jalen Nickelberry. Braxton Kemp, the junior, along with Justin Knight, number 56. Linebackers will be Tristan Carpenter, Kai Jefferson, and Jabron Moore, wearing 10, 23, and 44. And the secondary led by Austin Knight, number 21, Justice Moore, number 2, DJ Hudson, the senior, and Marcus Mosley, number 3, also a senior. Defense coming into tonight only giving up 12 points a game. Meridian Wildcats giving up 42 a game. And already noticed it looks like Alex Spires is going to get the start on defense as well.
Just getting some athletes in there because you're going to be chasing these Wildcats all over the place. As Mark Smith, just very athletic. You're going to notice that from very early going. And Atterbury in the backfield with him. Now he's going to pull Daniel Hill over to him, give it to Atterbury. He gets into the second level. He's going to have a nice pickup on first down out to the 44-yard line.
DJ Hudson, first man in there to come up from his safety spot and hit the legs of Atterbury.
Atterbury.
Something, just got to slow him down.
Atterbury.
Yeah, Atterbury.
Like, think of it this way, Atterboy,
Atterbury. There we go. Well, hopefully a whole lot of Atterboys for him tonight, but 46 carries, 372 yards on the season for Atterbury.
Bring up a second down and 2. After a pickup of 8 on first down, Hill now will come into the backfield. Now they're going to – that's the misdirection that they like to do. And Tristan had him wrapped up, gets him to the ground, but not before the Wildcats pick up a first down in Pirate territory.
And Meridian runs out of this two-back set, and so who you can't see there because he went out of frame pretty quickly, but it was number 3, Daniel Hill. Again, this guy's only a sophomore. He is built like a college freshman. But he did not take the handoff, but he paved the way for Atterbury to go through. And Meridian already rushing for big chunks, 2 first-down runs on back-to-back runs to start this one.
And don't be surprised. You'll see that number 1, Jonathan Vaughn, come across and take that ball. There he comes. Oh, fumble it in the backfield. And Smith is able to fall back on it, but a nice loss on the play. So it'll make it second down once they spot that ball all the way back at the 40-yard line. So that's going to be a loss of 12 on the play. So make it second down and 22.
We'll take losses however we can get them tonight. Jabron Moore, the first guy to get back there and get to Mark Smith after he falls on top of that fumble, but the Wildcats way behind the sticks now.
On second down, Smith looking to throw. He's going to loft it out too far, and that will fall harmlessly incomplete, and we will have a Pearl Pool third and the high dive to go, as it will be 3rd and 22.
Good coverage that time by Marcus Mosley. Quinn Jones was the intended receiver, number 16 for Meridian. He's got 400 receiving yards through 5 games and 5 touchdowns. So he's a guy you'll have to watch tonight, and you have to imagine Mark Smith's going to try to put it in the air here on 3rd and long.
Keep an eye on Meatball. Let's see if they double team or triple team him. Oh, they were going to let him in. Oh, it's off. Nickelberry popped that ball up as he just got his hands up, and that's going to be incomplete, but we do have a marker down there.
Yeah, I believe that's going to be a false start call, Greg, which I guess would stop the play before it ever happened. Unfortunately, we would have loved that one to happen during the play, so we could have declined it, taken the play instead, so but it will just back it up to make it 3rd and longer.
It'll be a false start on the Penny Pitts Havard Real Estate Group. Penalty. So we should get very good field position, assuming a stop here on this down. And a little quick pitch pass, and Meatball stops it up, and Jabron Moore and Alex Spires over there clean it up as Daniel Hill takes a seat, and it's going to be 4th down.
It's hard to go east and west against this very quick Pearl Pirate defense. Again, Jeremy Jackson, the first man in there, just to kind of push him out of the way, and then comes in and cleans it up from the secondary. Alex Spires in there.
And Jabron.
And Jabron Moore. So forcing a Wildcat punt. Got to like what you see there. Thank you, Meridian, for the oversnap there on 1st down.
So we're anticipating getting this ball around midfield as the punt is away. Pretty good kick. Fair catch called for and made by Justice Moore at the 31-yard line. So the Pirates will have pretty decent field position here to start things out.
And we'll walk out this Pearl Pirate offense, coming in averaging 38 points a game on the season, 36 in region play. Jerry Johnson will be your senior quarterback. Jamari Thompson, 250 yards on the ground last week. Spires, Arms, and Chisholm will be your wide receivers. Looks like we also may see Justice Moore in there. The men across the front, Lewis, Grantham, Foy, Burks, Johnson, and Javion Alexander, number 5, your senior halfback.
There's a handoff to the train. And choo-choo just a little bit right there. Gets it across the 35 out to the 37. So a nice pickup on 1st down for Jamari.
This Meridian team can score a lot of points. They also give up a lot. They're averaging 28 points against them this season.
This time Jamari's going to lean. He's so big and he's so strong. He leans forward and still gets 2 yards. And he'll make it out to the 40.
That time a good-looking sophomore, number 47, Dominic Stevens for Meridian, caught a big handful of Jamari Thompson, but Jamari just drove right through him to pick up an additional 2 or 3 yards to make it 3rd and short.
3rd and 2, and we just got a 1st down as Connor Foy takes a flop.
Yep, big number 79, who's not on our roster, but he was clearly right in the middle of that play, and he could not hold his water, and he taps Connor Foy. Will take the free 1st down and the second Meridian penalty.
Poor Connor just fell over in slow motion.
I think he gets an Oscar for that.
Hey, got to do what you got to do.
They go quick. Here goes the train into the 2nd level, and he's going to pick up 9 on 1st down.
Jamari gets up, gives you a little choo-choo as he's rolling right through the middle of that that Meridian Wildcat defense, and the Pirates going quick.
No time to substitute. They actually are holding the ball, which they shouldn't because we didn't substitute, I don't think. But 2nd down and a yard. And Jaybird's going to keep it. He's going to cut it back into the middle, and then back to the outside. He's still up, dragging him by his shirt tail. He's inside the 30 to the 29 for a Renaissance Bank 1st down.
Just the exact changeup that you needed. Fake it to 1, keep it with 4, and 16 yards later, a couple of little jukes out in the open field. Good block, and the Pirates are rolling.
Going again. This time Jamari's going to get it back. Try the right side. Puts his head down. Ooh, did they get his shoulder pad?
Get him here.
Yeah, that was number 2, Javius Davis, who reached up and grabbed Jamari. You'll see it right here on the Rogers Dabs replay. Great shot from our guys on the cameras and in the truck. Look at this right here. Yep, look like shoulder pads.
It's like a horse collar, but that's
almost like a horse collar on the front side.
Yeah.
You don't see that very often, but you got to grab whatever you can to slow down the T-Train, as he is already on the tracks tonight.
Hey, well, that is going to be a first down inside the 20, and we've got us an Ag Up John Deere red zone. That was a little miscommunication there.
First time that Meridian's really been able to stiffen at the line of scrimmage, and that time Jamari will net nothing on the play. We'll see if we finally try to put it up in the air, keep it on the ground.
2nd and 10. We're going to run the option. Quick pitch out to Jamari into the second level, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, the Train.
That's been the go-to play, and you got to keep going to it if it looks like that. From 19 yards out, Jay-Bird runs the option perfectly, play the linebacker, make the flip, and the T-Train with a little pop there for the extra from 19 yards out. It is 6-0, and Jamari Thompson is on fire.
The Raising Cane's touchdown for the Train, the T-Train. And Cody Arms will be on for the extra point out of the hold of Cade Chisholm. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and it is good. With 7:11 to go in the opening frame, Pirates lead it 7-0.
Think of the Pearl Pirates and one word comes to mind: pride. The pride they take in their efforts, the pride our community feels in their achievement. We're all Pirate boosters, and that's especially true at Bank of Yazoo. Proud not only to be a partner in education with Pearl High School, but also to serve the Pearl community with great financial options. So when you're ready to boost your spirits, come feel the pride with the Pirates. And when you're ready to boost your bottom line, come down to Bank of Yazoo. Bank of Yazoo, proud to be your booster for life. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Ray Rogers Stadium. We're about set for the Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau Insurance kick that is popped up, and that's always so dangerous. He hung it high. Meridian's going to take it over as Jeremy Evans makes the catch.
Here's a stat for you, Mr. Flynn. The Pirates are 4-0 on the season when they score first.
Roy, is there any analytics to that?
Yeah, it means we haven't lost.
Well, technically, we
super drop in, Roy.
There was that one game to start the thing down at Gulfport where we did give up the first touchdown there. That's the only loss, the 1-point loss for the Pirates.
Oh, there's a stick, just an absolute stick, as the Nightmare's in there, and Tristan's in there, and Spires is in there.
Yeah, because I don't know about the analytics of it, but I will say that the motivation factor of scoring first and that momentum, it plays big for us. And we're taking advantage of that all year.
That is just beautiful. Austin Knight and Tristan Carpenter and Jalen Nickelberry, that was form tackling at its finest that last play. Loss of 1, 2nd down at 11. Quick swing pass out here to the near side. Be pushed out of bounds and making sure looked a little extra, but everybody controlled themselves after. No hankies coming out.
Yeah, I think they were able to keep that one clean. Again, that's Daniel Hill. He's a running back, but he has 439 yards receiving on the season. He's the leading receiver, 4 touchdowns, and no yellow flag drop, so that'll set up a Pearl Pool 3rd down. You'd love to stiffen them up and go ahead and stretch this out to a 2-score lead.
3rd down and 5. Mark Smith has Atterbury behind him. 3 receivers to his right. Tried to go a little hard count. Not going to work. And we're going to need to get a timeout. I think they got the timeout before the delay of game, so we'll take one with them. Pirates in front, 7-0 here on the Johnny Mac Alpha Insurance timeout.
Another rock and roll weekend.
Burgers, better with Pepsi.
You fired up the grill for one hot dog? Seriously?
Hot dogs, better with Pepsi.
All right, officially 5:44 to play in the first quarter. Pirates leading it 7-0. Meridian facing a 3rd down and 5 from their own territory. Mark it at the 42. So the Pirates a chance to flip the field again if they can get a stop on this play. Smith at the shotgun. Quick throw out into the flat. That ball looked like it hit the ground, but it's going to be short of the first down, so our defense will hold. It'll be 4th down and about 3. Sure looked like that ball hit that ground first, but
yeah, it was really close. We'll get a great look here on the Rogers Dabbs instant replay. Let's see if Jonathan Vaughn able to pick it up before it got to the turf.
That bounced off the ground. That's incomplete.
Yeah, no video replay here in high school football. I guess the good news of that is that the Pirates able to stuff that play.
But they're going to go for it.
Wow, they are. They're going to say that this is 4th and manageable. Big play here early in this contest.
Well, it is manageable for this offense. They're very, very fast. They don't have a great kicking game.
4 seconds on the play clock. Looks like they're going to try to take the delay of game. Wow, he burned another timeout rather than taking the delay of game. So now Meridian already lost 2 timeouts on this drive. That's going to be costly for head coach John Douglas.
Hey, Roy, are they surprised at this move down there?
Yeah, kind of. This is not something that they really expected.
I mean, if you're Meridian, you got nothing to lose. I mean, it's high reward, low risk to me. I mean,
well, the first punt from Meridian went about 35 yards in the air before Justice Moore brought it in. This is a 7-0 ball game. You got an offense that can score 42 a game. If I'm John Douglas, I'm kicking this one away. I mean, you still got it in your own territory, and you saw just what the Pirates just did to your defense.
Well, let's see if they're going to stick with it. I mean, the Pirate defense was able to still – I wish we could have replay because then it would be 3rd and 5 again.
Yeah, we're going to
– I would assume that if they call that timeout, they're going to go for it when they come back out.
Yeah, great call, Roy.
Right? You're not going to waste that timeout to kick it away. All right, so Smith is going to lead his offense back out. It's 4th and a long 3. Quick throw out to the right. That ball incomplete. A sign mark. Turnover on downs by this Pirate defense yet again.
That just a really not good throw by number 4, Mark Smith, the quarterback. He was intended for Quinn Jones, and he had him open as he ran about a 6-yard route when you only needed 3, but he just threw it way too far to the outside. A turnover on downs. And Mr. Flynn, this Pearl Pirate offense is in business with the ball on the Meridian 44-yard line after they just marched it 75 yards on that last drive to punch it in with Jamari Thompson.
So fun to watch our defense play. It's just exciting to watch. And then this, too, is Jaybird's going to keep it, trying to play the video game himself, and, he's going to be tripped up back at the 46-yard line. Just couldn't get loose. He's going to lose 2 yards on that play.
Yeah, as fast as Jaybird is, and he's one of the quickest guys in the state, Meridian's got some athletes, and that time we saw the speed of the senior, number 5, Jeremy Evans, who stayed with Jaybird all the way to the outside.
All right, on 2nd down. This time we try a hard count, not going to snap it right away. Trying to throw the rhythm off of Meridian. Jaybird's going to keep it rolled out, looking, throwing deep down the field. He's wide open, and that ball's caught. Touchdown, Colby Henderson.
I was just about to say we had failed to put it in the air, but Jaybird rolls left, throws back all the way across his body. A really hard throw to make, but look at this one. Colby Henderson had gotten so much separation, and get yourself 1-2-5. Good job, Colby Henderson. That's his first touchdown of the season, and the senior picking up a big one here at homecoming.
Oh, Colby, that ball was huge, and it's like waiting forever for that to come down, but he pulls in the Raisin Cane's touchdown. And now Cody Arms on for the extra point out of the hold of Cade Chisholm. Good hold, good snap, and the kick is good. And happy homecoming so far. The Pirates in front 14-0 with 4:06 to play in the opening quarter.
Dr. Hunt was a day-to-day guest that we have grown to love.
When you go 4 or 5 times a week to the same place, you get to know people by name. After many years being a professor in Arkansas, I had a wonderful professional opportunity to move to Idaho.
We wanted to throw him a farewell that he would never forget.
I was so emotional seeing the signs and seeing the people.
We wanted Dr. Hunt to know that we cared.
After all the trips there to Chick-fil-A, it meant the world to me. I brought you a little gift here from Idaho for your fries. That should save you a few trips right there.
Welcome back into Ray Rogers Stadium. Ready for the Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau Insurance kickoff. Hey, we got a great little story for you. Colby Henderson just caught that touchdown pass. Roy Harper, who, as you all may have anticipated and picked up, that he's a teacher at the high school. We're going to try an onside kick right here, and it's not going to go 10 yards. So, yeah, this is going to be a penalty, so we're going to be redoing this. But, Roy, tell us what happened at the pep rally today.
Well, yesterday, Coach Hunter got his seniors to take their jersey to a teacher that has influenced them the most throughout their high school career. And Kobe Henderson showed up in my door with his number 25 jersey, so I got to wear it to the pep rally today. And then I was really, really pleased, really proud, really humbled that he chose me to wear his jersey, and then for him to go out and catch that touchdown pass tonight just means even more.
Wow, that's great stuff. And Roy, just to remind folks at home, what is it that you teach?
I teach math. I have Kobe in my Algebra 3 class.
Bless him. If you could teach me Algebra 3, right. I'll give you my jersey too, man.
Well, he did tell me. He said, no, Coach Harper, I love you, but I hate your class.
I understand. That's good stuff. Thank you, Roy. So on first down, Smith's going to hand that ball off. It'll get to the 39-yard line.
Coach Hunter, after that big 46-yard pitch and catch and a 14-point lead here with 3 minutes left in the first quarter, he was going for the jugular there with the onside kick, trying to catch that Wildcat special teams off guard and potentially really put this one out of reach. But ball did not roll far enough, so now this Pearl Pirate defense have a job to slow down this Wildcat offense.
On second down, Smith give that off to Atterbury, and Atterbury is stacked up, and Nickelberry he pulls the ball out, but I think they're going to have a whistle. I think they're going to say he was down.
Oh, man.
Really, I think that ball was out beforehand, but they did rule his forward progress stopped. You'll see it here.
Yeah, I think that was a pretty good call. The Pearl Pirate coaching staff is furious on the sidelines. Look at Jalen. He sees the other Pirates there with him, so he's just yanking.
And it comes out late.
Yeah.
Still a good job by Nickelberry, but
another big third down right here.
Pearl Pool, third down and 5. Smith, now he's going to look over. See what the Pirate defense is giving. There's just very little room to go because even Austin Knight is right up on that receiver right there. And there's the quick throw to the outside. Pirates are going to catch it and cover it and bobble it. And that's going to be a minimal gain, and we're going to have fourth down. Good play out there by Justice Moore, Tristan Carpenter, DJ Hudson.
Yeah, Daniel Hill, their go-to athlete, just ran a little bit 3-yard stop route. Justice Moore makes first contact, and then Austin Knight comes in and pops it from behind. Hill able to hold on to it, but great job by that Pearl Pirate defense swarming.
Did you see DJ? He was over there looking for a scoop and a score because he saw him bobbling. He said, I'm going to come over here. I'm looking for the ball.
He was going for 7, and they're no second thought here for head coach John Douglas. Down 14, he's going to keep that offense on the field.
So fourth down and a long 3. Smith going to keep it himself. He'll run it. He's going to have the first down into the second level. He's probably going to score here.
That's actually Daniel Hill, Greg. That's a sophomore running back, coach's son, who slid over to quarterback position. We've seen that happen on film, and you see the speed of Daniel Hill, 36 yards to the house.
That's what I like. That show.
So I don't know if it was over pursuit. That was just good blocking that time.
I'm going to bring that up.
Maybe not a great tackle there by 8, but they're in for the touchdown, and it is 14-6. It looks like the Meridian's going to try to kick this one. They go for 2 a lot because their kicking game is not great. But they're going to try the kick on this one, I believe, and you can see that one goes through. It's not how, it's just how many. And with that, it is 14-7 with a minute 40 to play in the first.
When something works this well,
Paying bills? This site is so comprehensive. I do all my banking online. More time for coffee?
you want to get others excited about it too.
Yes, honey. They're very conscientious, and they're about helping us map out a plan for our future.
It's nice to know we make a
It was
difference.
so easy. They had lots of creative ways to help me afford the loan for the cutest car I've wanted
And
for
that a
so
great
long.
bank is a really important thing to have. Comprehensive, conscientious, creative, community bank like no other bank you know.
Welcome back in. Pearl Pirate Football. You're watching it on PMB Sports Network. Greg Flynn, Bryant May, and the Professor Roy Harper here with you. Brian, I see you're looking at some other region scores. I believe that Northwest Rankin and Terry played last night. Is that correct?
That's right. They became a Thursday night ball game. Northwest Rankin victorious in that 47-21 over Terry. Again, both those teams Region 3 6A teams. We'll see later in the season.
So Northwest
moves to 1-1 in the region. Terry falls to 0-2. Right now, Brandon Bulldogs hosting the Vikings of Orange Central at Brandon for homecoming. Brandon has an early 10-0 lead in that one. Some other games we'll keep an eye on. Clinton and Starkville all knotted at 0. Grenada is at Madison Central tonight. And then in MAIS action, MRA is at Jackson Prep.
All right, so we're going to have a kickoff by Chance Anderson, it looks like. A Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau insurance kick. And it's going to be a little poochy once again. Catch it on the run does DJ Hudson, looking to make something happen. He's going to get pulled down out of bounds. And no flag. But the Pirates are going to start off in really nice field position here at the 41-yard line.
Yeah, going to look at that return from DJ Hudson. One of the great special teams guys. And a little extra right there. No hanky. And this Pearl Pirate offense is 2 for 2 on the night with touchdowns. A touchdown run from Jamari Thompson, and last possession, a 46-yard pitch and catch from Jay Bird to Colby Henderson.
Now the Bird's going to give it off to Jamari. Train a little trouble getting going that time on the tracks. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Bring up second down and 10. Pirates in the all-navy tonight. Jay Bird's going to fake it, keep it, look, come back. Somebody got to help him. Now he's just going to throw it away to Jamari. That'll fall incomplete, and it will be third down.
At that time, Tylen Cole, the defensive end on the far side, the senior, he came in almost untouched, and he was right at Jay Bird. Thank goodness Jay Bird able to sidestep him, just kind of throw that ball into the turf around Jamari.
On third down. We've got Arms and Henderson.
I believe that's Chin up at the top of the screen.
Azir Chin way up there. Henderson's going to go in motion. Jay Bird's going to run into this side, fake the option, and this is going to be something out of nothing, and this is
Throw it away.
Just trying to do Jay Bird things, and he's going to get taken down back at the 32-yard line, and the Pirates are going to pump this ball away.
Yeah, that was the go-to play, which has been the option. It was beneficial earlier and netted a 19-yard Jamari Thompson touchdown, but at that time Meridian sniffed out the option from the get-go, and that's a play right there that Jay Bird made against Biloxi, and teams like Morton didn't quite have the speed that Meridian does tonight, but you're not going to reverse field against this Wildcat defense.
So on fourth down, Cody Arms steps back to punt. It's a good snap. Kick is away. Pretty good spiraling kick. That's going to take a huge Pirate bounce. And Meridian got very, very dangerously close to that. And it's going to be a down to the 20-yard line. Yeah. Huge Pirate
That's
roll.
right. Cody Arms with perhaps his best effort of this 2021 season. 47 yards after the friendly roll here at Ray Rogers Stadium. And great job by Cody, the senior left-footed punter, in flipping the field. Now Meridian going to have some 80 yards of turf in front of them, trailing 14-7 with 13 seconds remaining here in the first quarter.
All right, right, officially from the 21. Smith running back in at quarterback. He's going to hand that off to Atterbury, and that's going to go no place. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage. And that will be the end of the first quarter. One chapter in the books of this fairy tale homecoming. And right now, it is a love story. 14-7 Pirates over the Wildcats.
There's a line between drinking and riding, and the smart ones never cross it. It starts off simply enough. You hop on your bike and head off confidently. But even one drink can affect your ability to ride. Alcohol limits your reaction time. It may give you a false sense of confidence. Before you know it, you've been pulled over. There's a line between drinking and riding, and the smart ones never cross it.
Elite Physical Therapy wishes all the players a healthy and successful football championship season. Elite is proud to serve the local communities with multiple locations providing secure outpatient therapy and sports medicine services. Our centers specialize in post-op rehabilitation, manual therapy, concussion management, and orthopedics, providing patients convenient scheduling and access to care within 24 hours. If you suffer from an injury, visit myelitept.com to find a center near you. That's myelitept.com. Elite Physical Therapy, proud to serve the state of Mississippi. Elite Physical Therapy wishes all the...
Ready to begin the second quarter. That was a busted play as Smith dropped the snap, and he's going to wind up getting a few positive yards out of it, but we're going to have a Pearl Pool 3rd down and 6, as that could have been disaster for the Wildcats. Now it's the Pirates a chance with a possession play.
Second time we've seen a faulty snap from Meridian tonight.
Let's watch 99. Let's watch Jeremy Jackson, what he wants to do here on this 3rd down. Look at that double teaming him, then they triple teaming him. Now the throw out to the flat, nothing there. And a tremendous play by Justice Moore, serving Justice on the outside.
Watch Justice Moore right here on this Rogers Dabbs replay come back and run right past the block of Daniel Hill, wraps up the speedy Jonathan Vaughn, and he would not let go, complimented by some other Pirates who were there to help him out. But a huge play by the junior defensive back to stuff that drive on 3rd down and get the ball back for this Pirate offense.
Great effort by Kai Jefferson there as well to get in on the stop. So here on this 4th down, we will send Justice back to about our 40-yard line. And the kick is away. Pretty good kick. Justice going to take it into the 35, cross the 40, 45 here on the near side, step out of bounds. And Pirates going to have awfully good field position here to start this possession right at the 45-yard line. So points at a premium now, right?
That's right. 14-7 Pirates through the first quarter. Some of our offensive statistics. Jabari Thompson, 7 totes for 51 yards. And that 1 touchdown, 19 yards out. Jerry Johnson so far 1 of 2 in the passing category, but 46 yards and a touchdown on that 1 completion to Colby Henderson.
So a fresh set of downs, a fresh set of legs, and Jamari's going to get stood up right there. Meridian's doing a nice job of these last few plays, really filling holes and closing gaps, and this is exactly what this is there. There was just nowhere for Jamari to go. That was a nice-looking play there by Elijah Brown to fill that hole.
Yeah, that time it was a linebacker, middle linebacker, who's directing traffic right now, coming right through the hole.
Jaybird fakes the pass. Now will be, that's a forward, so it's incomplete as he throws it to Arms. Now what's that flag for? We'll check the penalty.
It's going to be really interesting. The flag was thrown out there where Cody Arms had lined up. Did not see it. When did that flag get dropped? Must have been
right after the incompletion.
Yeah, much later.
All right, so let's watch the official.
Maybe would that be a sideline warning
Could
against Meridian, perhaps?
No flag.
No flag.
Let's wave it off. Whatever they saw, they did not see. So a Pearl Pool, 3rd down and 9. Henderson up top, Chisholm down here at the bottom. And we're going to try and throw it back this way to Arms, incomplete. And, well, right now it's an offensive shortage, as it's a power outage. as they started hot, but neither team right now can move on the other defense. Arms will come in to punt this one away.
47 yards on the last Cody Arms punt. Love to put him down inside the 10 this time.
That's about one hopper to Cody. He gets it away. It's a little sidewinder kick, and that one hit like a pitching wedge coming out of the bunker. So it's going to be decent, but they're going to take over, it looks like, at the 28-yard line.
Yeah, that one spin did not quite look as good, and you didn't get the roll. 27 yards that time on the Cody Arms kick, as you'll see the special teams down there trying to find the ball as well. Keller Reed, number 19, the guy who's finally there to down it. And Mark Smith in this Meridian Wildcat offense will trot their way back out onto the field.
Hey, with the Sanderson Farms Championship in town, that was a beautiful wedge shot that just checked right up on the green.
Just like your golf game.
A lot of the pros out there. Sergio Garcia's here this
week.
That's right. All right, here's a handoff. No, going to be a keeper this time, and Hill is not going to go anywhere. I think he's very fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage as he took the direct snap. Daniel
Hill scored on that direct snap, the only Meridian Wildcat touchdown of the game from 36 yards out earlier. That time it was Hill and Jonathan Vaughn who will play wide receiver or running back. You see number 1 back there in the backfield with Hill right now. Mark Smith, the starting quarterback, not even on the field as head coach John Douglas decided to let Hill do the heavy lifting.
2nd down and 10, really tight. They're going to go again, trying to get it up the middle, and this time, once again, it's been stinginess on both of these defenses. I think that, how in the world can Tristan Carpenter be in on every tackle of every play?
He is he's a quick young man. That time, actually, Braxton Kemp getting off the bottom of that pile, but it was not Hill at quarterback. It was Jonathan Vaughn. So they're just rotating 3 and 1 at quarterback. This time, it looks like it's going to be 3 Hill who go back.
Right now, it's not working, and that's fine with me. Oh, it looks like he was going to step up. Now
pick that off.
Marcus, he gets it out of the way. No, it's not a flag. That was just a horrible throw. I saw the Meridian coaching staff wanting a flag over there, so it was a fake, and we weren't biting. Marcus Mosley did a good job out there, and there was not interference, so that's good. So it's a 4th down. We're going to get a punt.
After a lot of offensive fireworks to start this one, it's kind of been a stalemate the last few drives.
Well, it's like when they're pacing themselves all of a sudden. It's like, okay, we're taking a couple of series out. Roy, does it feel like they're pacing themselves? No. Let's see. Here's the punt, and it's going to get a big Meridian roll, and Justice is going to not let that roll, and he's going to take it back over the 40 out to the 43. Roy, do you get a sense that it's kind of it's almost like they feel like they're saving themselves? He doesn't have his headset on? No?
Yeah, I think Ron may be tied up down there. Not hearing exactly what we're saying, but that's a huge play by Justice Moore. That picking up that hop on that punt saved the Pirates probably 25 yards or so, because that one probably had a good 15 to 20 more yards on the roll. Justice picked it up, only brought it back 5 yards, but a good job of flipping field position.
Here comes from the 43.
Yes.
Let's see. Jaybird's going to lead this offense out. There's Justice and Chin as receivers. Now we're putting the playmakers back in, and here comes Javion Alexander and Arms, and we're going to get a timeout. We'll take one with them. 14-7, your Pirates in front with 8:15 to play before halftime.
Public service has always had a very special place in my heart, and to be able to do it and be a first responder as a reserve, when you're not getting paid, that's just one of the most selfless acts you can do. I think we all have a responsibility to our towns and our communities.
Well, for me, it's simple. I mean, when you say local, that's what's most important to me. Our citizens inside this county, we all care for each other, and we do everything we can to help everybody out. I am Shane Fletcher with Farm Bureau, and we are the home team.
Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day at Georgia Blue. It's like a home-cooked meal. How mama makes you feel, that's what we do. Oh, yeah. You got me with all your friends. We'll be looking for you, so y'all come on in. This family around here, it's Georgia blue.
Well, Jaybird was under all kinds of harassment right there and could only get an incomplete pass away to Chin, as they were chasing him down. There was 4 guys right behind him. It was on the replay.
Yeah, Josh Davis 41, Dominic Stevens 47.
The pocket
both
held.
Yeah, both getting penetration. 41. Josh Davis, he's a big young fella, and good job by Jaybird just getting out of the way and throwing that one into the turf to set up 2nd and 10.
Offensive line did its job. We had a good pocket there, just nobody open. Here goes Jaybird. He's finding an opening. He's going to cross the 45. Out to the 48-yard line. Nice pickup that time. Maybe the little spur that we need to get something going.
3rd time we've seen the Pirates go to that option look. And clearly this Meridian defense has figured some things out after the Pirates went 2 for 2 on their first 2 drives for touchdowns.
3rd and 5, brought to you by the Pearl Pool. Jaybird, quick throw over the middle, caught by Javion. He'll spin, lose the football. It's still loose.
I think Meridian has it. Yeah.
And Meridian's going to get it. Man, there was so many opportunities for somebody to get that back, but
yeah, that was a beautiful play call, too. Is a little quick pass. Meridian came on the blitz. Javion caught it, and he got ripped up from behind, that time by number 11 for Meridian, and Javion could not get back on top of it. And Greg, how about this stat? This is that's only the 2nd turnover in the last 5 games for this Pearl Pirate offense. And Javion kind of kicking himself, but that was a great catch, but difficult play to make as he was stripped from behind.
First in town from Meridian. Now Smith back in at quarterback. This one going nowhere. Meatball going for a ride. Actually, I think Meatball takes them for a ride. Man. Ooh, that's a lot of humanity right there. And that's going to be bad. It looks like they can give him a short gain, so it'll be 2nd down and 9 officially. Pirates in front, 14-7 on homecoming here at Ray Rogers.
Again, you'll get to see the homecoming festivities and the crowning of our 2021 homecoming queen on the Gene Newman Insurance halftime show coming up in just a little over 6 minutes.
There's Smith. He's going to keep it himself, and he's going to get wrapped up and thrown back as Austin Knight gets off the bottom of the pile.
Austin there with Braxton Kemp, as well as Kavion Freeman, number 23. Tristan Carpenter in there again. That guy is everywhere.
If you stat a game for Tristan and the offense runs 60 plays,
60 plays,
he should have 50 tackles. He should be credited with at least a half a tackle or somewhere in there. That's crazy. So Pearl Pool 3rd down and 9. Smith back to pass, pressured. Ooh, Nickelberry nearly knocked his head off. And now we're going to get flags, and that's it's a shame because that ball was not going to be completed, but our defenders kind of ran into him. Let's take a look at this on the Rogers-Dabbs replay.
Yes, Marcus Mosley in coverage with number 3, Daniel Hill.
That's not a penalty.
Yeah, he got a hand up on that shoulder kind of right there as it came into frame, and that's what both officials saw, dropped the flag. That's the first Pearl penalty of the night. And that one going to be a costly one, as that pass interference call will give Meridian an automatic 1st down and move the ball over into Pearl Pirate territory.
That's a shame. Because this ball was not going to be caught. Look, he throws his hands up, but you're in triple coverage, my friend. But it will be 1st down for Meridian. Pirate defense has to stiffen up. There's a little end around, and stuck over there on the far side as Kai Jefferson comes in there and puts the big lick on Jonathan Vaughn. He took that on the inside handoff.
Yeah, good job by Jefferson going east and west and catching up with the speed of Jonathan Vaughn in this Meridian Wildcat offense.
Make it a 2nd down and 5. Vaughn goes in motion. Smith going to give it to Atterbury. Nope, Smith's going to keep it himself. Put his head down. He's going to be close to the 1st down. I think he will be short. Got Braxton Kemp, Jabron Moore in there on that stop.
Again, a night that the Pirates and head coach Justin Hunter want to forget. Last year, to kick off the month of October, we went to the Ray, Meridian Wildcat Stadium in Meridian, and this Wildcat offense put up 53 points on that Pearl Pirate defense. But this is a new defense this year in 2021 for Austin Wilbanks and the Pirates.
3rd down and 1. And they will net the first down as Daniel Hill will take the direct snap and fall forward. And somebody just put meatball on the ground.
Yeah, Jeremy Jackson with doing his best acting job trying to draw a flag. As that big man just jumped in the air. But Daniel Hill, he is the trusted back, most trusted back out of the backfield. Only a sophomore, but built like a man. And that time he just plunged easily across the line of scrimmage to pick up a Wildcat first down.
4.5 minutes and counting. There's on the keeper. Vaughn's going to take it to the outside, turn the corner a little bit, and they're going to get him right to the 20-yard line. So that will be another first down for Meridian, and this is a Ag Up John Deere red zone for Meridian.
This Meridian offense built on misdirection and speed. They send multiple guys in motion, fake the handoffs, a little bit of a wishbone look almost, and then it's get that speed from those athletes to the outside. That time it was Jonathan Vaughn. Now Daniel Hill back in at quarterback.
Pirates looking to turn away the red zone opportunity. Here's a run to the right side, and that's, ooh boy, that's going to be a touchdown. That's a shame as Daniel Hill busts his way in, and Meridian has the opportunity to tie it up with 4:10 to play in the second quarter.
Again, when the quarterback runs, you got that extra running back to be a blocker, and that time it was Jonathan Vaughn, and he got just enough of that Pirate defensive end or linebacker, couldn't tell who that was, to open the hole for Daniel Hill. And from 20 yards out, number 3 is a force to be reckoned with. He's got 2 touchdowns on the night, and Meridian an extra point away from tying this up.
So we await the snap. These are always an adventure for Meridian. That kick is up, and that one is no good. I told you it's an adventure. They go for 2 a lot. So the Pirates will cling to the lead. It is 14-13. Back with the kickoff right after this. Back at Ray Rogers Stadium. Pirates about to get the football back with 4:10 to play before halftime. Again, stick with us for the Gene Newman halftime show. We'll have a lot of homecoming stuff to show you. We will proudly crown a 2021 homecoming queen, and the theme this year is the happiest homecoming in Pirate Country, an ode to Disney. Being the happiest place on earth, Pirate Country is always the happiest place, certainly in Rankin County, if not the entire state of Mississippi. So the Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau Insurance kick. Let's see if they try to do something wonky here.
Last time it was a pooch kick over Colby Henderson's way.
Pooch this time over to Cody Arms. He'll make that catch. The sure-handed folks at the 30-yard line. And we get first down.
Update on some other scores from around the region and around the state. Last night, a final. Northwest Rankin played Terry last night, won 47-21. That was Northwest's homecoming. Other region games, Warren Central trailing Brandon. That one homecoming at Brandon. Brandon up 17-7 over Warren Central. And Oak Grove up 13-0 over the Petal Panthers.
Jay Bird's going to hand that ball off to Jamari and trying to get something going. That's a nice positive run for Jamari out to the 34. And hopefully we can answer this drive, their drive, with a touchdown. There, we're going to go quick. There goes Jamari. Oh, he nearly broke it into the second level. So we're up a third down, and where are they going to put that? 3 yards to go. Ooh, he was so close. Could have kept his feet. Jaybird's got his play. Give it to Jamari again. There it is, into the second level, and he's going to have to put his nose down. He does, and the train comes rolling through. Huge play inside the 20-yard line for the T-Train.
And that's the gap that Jamari was looking for. Great job by that offensive line, and then the T-Train turns on the tracks. 45 yards. Jamari's over the 100-yard mark here in the first half.
Here we go again. Give it to Jamari again into the second level. You know, Brian, it was one of those you feed him, and then you just wait. You count on that to happen on one of those plays.
Yeah, great look there again at that run as Jamari takes it now inside the 15-yard line of Meridian. You have to imagine you're going to keep feeding number one. He's the hot hand.
In the John Deere Ag Up red zone. We'll punch it down to the 10. And that will be just shy of the first down. We can get a first down at the 8. So it looks like 3rd down and 2. Jaybird, give it. No, he's going to keep it himself. Oh, I think he wished he would have given it off that time.
Yeah, I think that time it was a called QB keeper as you've been feeding Jamari, and it was fake to Jamari. Keep it with Jaybird, but yeah, that one would have been a lot more beneficial. Hindsight, of course, is 20/20, but if he'd have given that one to Jamari. Jamari looks like he's slightly gimpy coming up from that one. Pearl going to call a timeout.
Nope, Meridian.
Okay, Meridian going to call that timeout, but Jamari coming off perhaps like he took a shot on that last run where it was fake to him.
Well, it's interesting, Roy. It looked like they were going to go for it and not send out the field goal unit.
Yeah, we lined up to go for it. I'm pretty sure that's why Meridian used their last timeout. But Jamari he's a little, I don't know, winded, dinged up a little bit, but he came over the sideline and knelt down trying to catch his breath. But he's telling the trainer and nodding to him, and I'm fine. I'm going to be okay.
Okay.
Looks like we're going to see Ken Mangum, 42, check into the ball game. Ken got a good bit of second half action on the road last week against Petal when we were without a quarterback, and Jamari slid over to that quarterback position. But Jamari going to be on the sidelines for a couple of plays, and 42 Ken Mangum will join Jaybird in the backfield.
Well, you know, you got a great opportunity. You got an offense that can get big chunks of yardage. Let's see which weapon that we choose this time. They've done a really good job spying, I think, on Jaybird.
Yeah, and just as quickly as I say that, they decide to pull Ken back to the sidelines. Now to be Jamari and Turner, and now he's running off. Musical chairs. We can't figure out who's going in.
Somehow we don't have enough. We either have too many or not enough players. I don't know. We're just going to run it with 10, or we're going to call a timeout. We got to
call a timeout. That's 11 on the field right now.
So we had 12.
Yeah, I believe there's a little miscommunication. So that's a good call by the coaching staff. Catch that. Call the timeout. Justin Hunter didn't want to have to burn that one, but with 2:14 left and good momentum happening here.
So the Pirates have one timeout left. The Wildcats have none. With 2:14 to play, Pirates lead it by a point. What's that?
I think I lost track of downs. Is it fourth down?
It is fourth down.
Yes, it is.
Okay, yeah, I lost track
That's why I
of
said
that.
we were going to go for the field
right,
goal.
I think that's why we're with all the timeouts. I lost track of where we are. I guess that's why maybe Coach Hunter, Jamari walked back out to the huddle there, but it does not look like he will be. Well, helmet's back on. Wonder if he'll be inserted for what will be a big fourth down play.
He's going to sit out for a little bit, catch his breath.
Okay, so I see Kate Chisholm, I see Azir Chin, I see Cody Arms, Justice Moore, Javion Alexander. Who do we go look to get us about 6 yards? Almost 7 yards, 4th and 7. Jaybird, I'm going to try it on the sweep, and a pass. Cody throwing it into the end zone, and that ball's intercepted. That's actually not a bad play because Meridian's going to get it on the 1. They intercepted it, so That's pretty, if you're not going to score the touchdown, that's the next best thing that can happen because Meridian's backed up on the 1-yard line.
Yeah, a little trickeration. Looked like Cody maybe was going to keep it and run it, but he had some pressure in his face, forced to throw that one really into coverage. And great job by the Meridian Wildcats secondary, and they were in front of Javion Alexander to pull that one down. But again, they're going to have a long way to go as that ball is marked on about the 1.5-yard line.
They gave him a little forward progress, so yeah, it's almost on the 2, but love the aggressive play call by Coach Hunter. We talked about it earlier. You got to keep your foot on the gas. This is going to be a high-scoring game. Just try and hopefully you can get Meridian down. Well,
Don't let him get to the outside.
Oh, get him out of bounds. Oh, dear. This is going to be a 99-yard touchdown. That's going to be a 99-yard touchdown. Are you serious? Goodness gracious. You let him get to the outside, and Daniel Hill was gone. Holy moly, just on a simple quarterback.
Missed tackles here right there as the strength of Daniel Hill fights off Marcus Mosley. Then Jefferson unable to finish and push him out of bounds as Daniel Hill, again, that guy only a sophomore, but built like a college running back. And Daniel Hill with his 3rd touchdown of the first half, and Meridian takes their first lead of the first half, 19-14, as we're a minute 47 from halftime.
Oh, and they're going to go for 2 because the kicking is just too much of an adventure. So Vaughn will take the direct snap. That 2-point conversion is going to be no good as Meatball says, not on my watch right now. 19-14. Pirates now find themselves trailing for the first time tonight by 5 with a minute 47 to play. Roy, that thing was insane to watch him turn that corner.
I tell you, that guy, I remember him from last year, but I thought it made just big nightmares on how fast he was. But, I mean, he just, as soon as he hit the corner, he was gone. And nothing we could do except watch him.
How's the mood down there?
Kind of worrisome right now. They're a little bit shocked, to say the least. A little bit of a shell shock.
Yeah.
All we need is just a couple of positive plays, couple of good plays, and they'll be right back in it.
All right. Well, keep an eye on Jamari and see when he's going to be ready to go.
Yeah, he's fine. They're going to put a little electrolyte in him here in a few minutes. Get him to drink some electrolytes, and he'll be good to go.
Okay. Well, that's good to hear. So the Pirates will have a minute 47 to work with wherever they get the ball, with a timeout left.
You definitely don't want to do anything risky.
Well, we're going to get a little pooch kick
but
here.
Yeah, you should get pretty good field position, at least your own 35 from where they've kicked it the last few times. Colby Henderson and Cody Arms, the up backs who are standing in those 2 corners where they pooched it the last couple of times.
The Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau Insurance kick is ready to go, and this is a pop-up that will be again caught by the sure-handed Cody Arms. And so, 39-yard line.
Looks like we will see Jamari Thompson. At least he's back in the offensive huddle right now. We'll see if he makes his way back onto the field.
He does. He comes out there with Jay Bird. Check the receivers. It looks like it's going to be Arms and Henderson and Chin. So we're going to run the ball with Jamari. Across the 40 to the 42. Clock never started. Okay, well, we'll take that. Clock never did start. It's a minute 40. And this one's going nowhere as Jamari hits the wall.
Yeah, that Meridian Wildcat defense that really, I guess, was caught on their heels the first couple of drives is when the Pirates put up their 14 points, has really kind of found their feet and found their purpose here in this second quarter and been able to slow down with the exception of that 45-yard run by Jamari earlier.
3rd and 7. Bird looking for some room, picking up some blocks. He's going to turn the corner. He's going to have a first down. Renaissance Bank will move those chains as he gets very close to midfield.
The vision of Jerry Johnson and that ability to go sideways just like that. Look at that vision. Pop it to the outside, able to see his blockers, and he makes it look so effortless. A big first down pickup here with 64 seconds left before the half.
Jay-Bird looking. He's got a man. He's got Chin inside the 20. 15. Still alive. Pushed out of bounds at the 10. Renaissance Bank. Move those chains.
Great play call by Justin Hunter and this offensive staff. A little slant route to Azir Chin. We have not called his name with a reception all night long, but Azir ran right through the middle of that defense, and 42 yards later, the Pirates are in business with 54 seconds left.
Give it off to Jamari. Legs churning. Still up. The train won't be stopped.
The second effort of the T-Train. And Jamari takes it in for his second touchdown of the night. He went into the pile, and you thought that he'd stopped, but he keeps those legs moving, and the Pirates again take the lead 20-19, just like that. Less than a minute drive.
Jamari with the Raising Cane's touchdown. Now Cody Arms will be on for the extra point as the Pirates are back out in front. Good hold by Chisholm. That kick is up, and it is good. And the Pirates lead it now 21-19 with just about 48 seconds to go. We'll keep it right here.
Great look there on the Rogers Dabbs instant replay as you saw that defensive lineman wrapped up Jamari, but he could not pull him down, and Jamari gets a second burst to push it in from another 5 yards out. And
hey, Roy, I think the electrolytes were working down there. I don't know if we have Roy.
There you go. Yeah, I believe so. I thought he was stopped in the middle of that pile, but he just kept churning and then just busted out the back end.
Was that? We need to know what color Gatorade that is and what the electrolytes.
Yeah, I need some just to keep me awake during the day.
The fruit punch kind or the blue?
All right, now if you're this Pearl Pirate defense that just gave up a 99-yard touchdown run, keep everything in front of you right here. Meridian with no timeouts, 48 seconds remaining on the clock. Again, keep it tuned right here for the Gene Newman Insurance halftime show. As tonight it will be the homecoming version. We'll crown the homecoming queen for the 2021 school year.
Well, and you'll get to meet the entire homecoming court as some beautiful young ladies and their escorts here tonight.
That Keller Reed kickoff flies out of bounds, and Wildcats will have pretty good starting field position. But again, 48 seconds remaining as they get the ball at their own 40. Referee's debating, is it the 35, is it the 40? It's the big question.
It's funny, they actually
it's actually the 35.
Well, they lose yardage because it went out of bounds in front of that, so it should be, shouldn't it be where it went out? But that's okay. It's fine with me. They'll take over at the 35, and they're probably just going to run this clock out as it is, as Bryant mentioned, 48 seconds.
But pay attention, that man again, number 3, Daniel Hill, is in at quarterback. And the kicking tee got left out. But pay attention, Daniel Hill, number 3, the guy who just took it 99 yards, is in at quarterback, running a little Wildcat literally for the Wildcats.
We should be able to control that, I think. As there he comes. This is Vaughn that's going to keep it this time, and they've got him hemmed up, and I thought they had him hemmed up. Man, they're just trying to make the strip as well, not getting him down right away. Let's see if they were going for the strip here.
Yeah, let's just go for the wrap-up. That time it was Vaughn coming out of the backfield. Jefferson in there, Mosley finally, and Alex Spires with a whiff. DJ Hudson finally able to wrap him up, cleaned up by Tristan Carpenter.
Second down, 19 seconds. Should be the last play of the half. As a good play there by DJ Hudson to make that tackle. As it is 8 seconds, 7, 6. And that will indeed. Well, they may try and get one more off. They do get the snap away. This will be the final play. Throw it deep. Man is there. And good defense. You had Marcus Mosley on the coverage, and that will be halftime. 19 for the Wildcats, 21 for the Pirates. As These teams will make their way off to the locker room. We will step aside, and then when we come back, we'll have the Gene Newman Insurance halftime show. And it's going to be a long one as we like to show you the entire homecoming court and the crowning of the homecoming queen. So stay with us. You're watching Pirate Football on PMB Sports.
I'm State Representative Gene Newman with a message to young people and their parents. There are many pathways to success. For some, it's a regular college degree. But so often I see students and their families get in financial trouble by taking out huge student loans for college degrees that they will never be able to pay back. The degree programs they are pushed into are governed by rules designed to benefit the colleges and the loan programs, not the students. College doesn't guarantee a good high-paying job. If a student hasn't decided what career they want to pursue, please look at the community colleges with so many different programs and degrees. Don't start out in life with a huge college debt hanging over you. I want to see every pirate find their way to a successful career because every day is a great day to be a pirate.
Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day at Georgia Blue. It's like a home-cooked meal, how mama makes you feel, that's what we do. Oh yeah. The time is now to make memories with all your friends. We'll be looking for you, so y'all come on in. This family around here, it's Georgia Blue.
Welcome back to Pearl High School and Ray Rogers Stadium. This is the Gene Newman Insurance Agency halftime show. The Pearl Pirates on the football field lead the Meridian Wildcats 21-19, and it is homecoming 2021. And over the next few minutes, you'll get a chance to be a part of the homecoming festivities here on the turf at Ray Rogers Stadium as you get to introduce all of the different homecoming maids and crown the homecoming queen for the 2021 season. We'll now send it down to the field and our homecoming festivities.
Let's give them a big round of applause. The freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior classes selected 21 young ladies to represent their class in the homecoming halftime festivities. Tonight, we will meet these lovely young ladies.
Just texted me, tell me who has the key to the gate.
We will begin with our first freshman maid, Isabella Ashley. Isabella is the daughter of Nathan and Terry Ashley. Isabella is an honors student and presidential scholar. She is a student council freshman representative, a member of the award-winning Pearl Pirate Symposium, where she was elected as the freshman representative and a member of the Beta Club. Within the junior high beta club, she ranked first in the state and top 5 nationally in English language arts. She won the Principal's Gold Award for 2 consecutive years and is a member of the PJHA Hall of Fame. Isabella is escorted tonight by her father, Nathan Ashley. Freshman maid, Isabella Ashley. Our next freshman maid is Kai Jenkins. Kai is the daughter of Whitney Roberts and Kendall Cousin. Kai is an honors student and a member of the Pearl High School tennis team and the 6A State Championship Pirates Crew dance team. In her spare time, Kai enjoys playing tennis, dancing, serving at church, and spending time with friends and family. Kai is escorted tonight by her stepfather, Kenny Roberts. Freshman maid, Kai Jenkins. Our final freshman maid is Aaliyah Horn. Aaliyah is the daughter of Vicki Horn. She is an honors student and a member of the Lady Pirate volleyball team. She also sings in her church choir and participates in youth ministry. In her spare time, Aaliyah likes to spend time with her family and friends, dance, and make TikToks with her teammates. Aaliyah is being escorted tonight by her uncle, Jerome Beeman. Freshman maid, Aaliyah Horn. Our first sophomore maid is Jaden Neal. Jaden is the daughter of Michael and Jamie Neal. She is an honor student, a super scholar, a member of the Beta Club, and a student council sophomore representative. Jaden is also a member of the 6A State Championship Pirates Crew dance team and the Lady Pirates soccer team. In her spare time, Jaden enjoys watching TikToks, spending time with her friends and family, and playing with her pets. Jaden is being escorted tonight by her father, Michael Neal. Sophomore maid, Jaden Neal. Our next sophomore maid is Layton Ward. Layton is the daughter of Clay and Lacey Ward. She is an honor student, super scholar, a member of the Beta Club, and student council vice president of the sophomore class. Layton is also a member of the 6A State Championship Pirate Crew dance team. In her spare time, Layton enjoys hiking, reading, crocheting, and hunting. Layton is being escorted tonight by her father, Clay Ward. Sophomore maid, Layton Ward. Our next sophomore maid is Dulce Tapia. Dulce is the daughter of Joel and Juliana Tapia. She is an honor student, a member of the Key Club, where she is committee chairman, and a student council sophomore representative. Dulce is a member of the award-winning Pearl Pirate Band and a member of the Color Guard. In her spare time, she attends and works community service events, hangs out with her friends, and enjoys watching TikToks. Dulce is escorted tonight by her father, Joel Tapia. Sophomore maid, Dulce Tapia. Our final sophomore maid is Caitlin Richardson. Caitlin is the daughter of Spencer Richardson and Heather Butler. She is an honor student and a student council sophomore representative. Caitlin is also a member of the 6A State Championship Pirate Crew dance team and a member of her church's youth choir and the Daughters of Esther. In her spare time, she enjoys volunteering, traveling, and making TikTok videos. Caitlin is being escorted tonight by her father, Spencer Richardson. Sophomore maid, Caitlin Richardson. Our first junior maid is Annalise Remcrow. Annalise is the daughter of Kenny and Felicia Remcrow. She is serving her second year as captain of the Lady Pirates volleyball team, manager for the men's soccer team, and vice president of the junior class in student council. She is also a member of the select volleyball team, Infinity Volleyball Academy. She attends Grace Primitive Baptist Church. In her spare time, Annalise enjoys hanging out with friends and family. Annalise is escorted tonight by her father, Kenny Renfro. Junior maid, Annalise Renfro. Our next junior maid is Sailor Foster. Sailor is the daughter of Kyle and Crystal Foster. She is an honors and AP student, a super scholar, a student council junior representative, class representative of Beta Club, and member of the Key Club. She's also in the ACT Silver Club, National Honor Society, and Mayor's Youth Council. Sailor is also in her 5th year of being part of the 6A State Championship Pirate Crew dance team, where she currently has 2 championship rings and is a member of the All-Star Cheer Team at Southern Athletics. Sailor is a member of Pine Lake Church. In her spare time, Sailor enjoys shopping and hanging out with her family. Sailor is being escorted tonight by her father, Kyle Foster. Junior maid, Sailor Foster. Our third junior maid is Kamora Bailey. Kamora is the daughter of DeMarco Bailey and Kamisha Williams. She is an honor student, a super scholar, and a member of the Mayor's Youth Council. Kamora is also a member of the Beta Club, an officer in student council serving as class secretary, and a member of the Lady Pirates varsity softball team. Also a manager for the boys soccer team and a member of the National Honor Society. In her spare time, Kamora plays for Motion X, a 16U travel softball team. Kamora is being escorted tonight by her father, DeMarco Bailey. Junior maid, Kamora Bailey. Our next junior maid is Catherine Roa. Catherine is the daughter of Leo and Carmen Roa. She is an honors and AP student, a super scholar, a member of Beta Club, National Honor Society, Key Club, Mayor's Youth Council, and on her 6th year as a student council member. Catherine is also in her 5th year of being part of the 6A State Championship Pirate Crew Dance Team, where she currently has 2 championship rings on her 5th year as a member of Lady Pirates soccer team. She was the 2017 Poetry State Champion and the 2021 second runner-up Poetry State Champion. The 10th grade Student of the Year for 2020-2021 school year, and on her 3rd year as a homecoming maid. In her spare time, she enjoys spending time with friends and family. Catherine is being escorted tonight by her sister, Nicole Roa. Junior maid, Catherine Roa. Our next junior maid is Kimberly Aravallo. Kimberly is the daughter of Eloy and Veronica Aravallo. She is an honor student, a super scholar, a member of the National Honor Society, Key Club, Beta Club, and an officer in student council, serving as class treasurer. She is also a member of the Mayor's Youth Council, American Sign Language Club, a pearl singer and chamber singer, and a member of the award-winning Pearl Pirate Band. In her free time, she enjoys being part of the Ground Zero Youth at New Life Christian Fellowship. Kimberly is being escorted tonight by her father, Eloy Aravallo. Junior maid, Kimberly Aravallo. Our final junior maid is Kedra Dixon. Kedra is the daughter of Kedra Dixon and Keisha Collier. She is an honors and AP student. Kedra is a member of the Pearl Singers and the member of the Pearl High School's award-winning female a cappella group, Encore. She is also a member of the American Sign Language Club and in the award-winning Pearl Pirate Band. In her free time, Kedra likes to play her electric guitar, babysit for groups at her church, and spend time with her family. Kedra is being escorted tonight by her father, Kedrick Dixon. Junior maid, Kedra Dixon. Our seniors are led out by our football maid, Natalie Aguirre. Natalie is the daughter of Angel Quintero. She is a member of the Key Club, Lady Pirate powerlifting team, and is the manager for the Pearl Pirate football team. After graduation, Natalie would like to attend a 4-year university and major in kinesiology. Natalie is being escorted tonight by her cousin, Juan Quintero. The 2021 football maid, Natalie Aguirre. Our next senior maid is Victoria Taylor. Victoria is the daughter of Maurice and Jennifer Taylor. She is an honor student and a member of the National Honor Society. She is also a member of the varsity track and field team. In her spare time, she likes to travel. After graduation, Victoria plans to go to San Diego City College for a year before continuing on to San Diego State University, where she will study nursing. Victoria is being escorted tonight by her father, Maurice Taylor. Senior maid, Victoria Taylor. Our third senior maid is Aaliyah Mosley. Aaliyah is the daughter of Lee and Sonia Mosley. She is an honor student, National Honor Society, Beta Club, the American Sign Language Club, and a representative for her class in Student Council. Aaliyah is also part of the 6A State Championship Pirate Crew Dance Team, where she currently has 2 championship rings and is a UDA All-American dancer. After graduation, Aaliyah plans on attending the University of Southern Mississippi, where she will pursue becoming a registered nurse. In her spare time, Aaliyah likes to dance, hang out with friends and family, and go on long car rides. Aaliyah is escorted tonight by her father, Lee Mosley. Senior maid, Aaliyah Mosley. Our fourth senior maid is Alexandria Villanueva. Alexandria is the daughter of Derek and Shantae Villanueva. She is an honor student and on the Lady Pirates basketball team, where she serves as captain. She is a member of the Bridge Church, where she helps with the children's ministry and is on the Welcome Committee. In her spare time, Alexandria enjoys spending time with her family, friends, shopping, and watching Netflix. After graduation, Alexandria plans to continue her career in basketball and later wants to join the Air Force. Alexandria is escorted tonight by her father, Derek Villanueva. Senior maid, Alexandria Villanueva. Our next senior maid is Michaela Seals. Michaela is the daughter of Mitch and Kate Seals. She is an honor student, a super scholar, member of the National Honor Society, and on the tennis and archery teams. She is senior class vice president for Student Council and a member of the Beta Club, ACT Silver Club member, and the president of the Mayor's Youth Council. She is a UCA All-American cheerleader and captain of the co-ed state championship Pearl Pirate cheerleading squad. She also attends Cross Gates Baptist Church, where she serves as a first grade life group leader. In her spare time, Michaela enjoys hanging out with her family, hunting, and shopping. After graduation, Michaela plans on attending Mississippi State University, where she will be a biological science and pre-med major. Michaela is escorted tonight by her father, Mitch Seals. Senior maid, Michaela Seals. Our next senior maid is Ansley Channel. Ansley is the daughter of Clay and Susie Channel. She is an honor student and a super scholar. She is the student body president, a member of the National Honor Society, secretary of the Mayor's Youth Council, and treasurer of Beta Club. She plays for the Pearl Pirate tennis team and is a member of the award-winning Pearl Pirate Band and Color Guard. In her spare time, she enjoys hanging out with her family and friends. After graduation, Ansley will attend a 4-year university where she will be a pre-med major. Ansley is escorted tonight by her father, Clay Channel. Senior maid, Ansley Channel. Our next senior maid is Samaya Warner. Samaya is the daughter of Latoya and Lacoma Mason and the late Cedric Warner. She is an honor student, a super scholar, senior class treasurer for student council, and a member of Beta Club. She is a National Honor Society officer, member of the Mayor's Youth Council, and the ACT Silver Club. Samaya is also part of the 6A State Championship Pirate Crew dance team, where she currently has 2 championship rings, both in pom. She's also a UDA All-American dancer. In her spare time, Samaya attends the Progressive Missionary Baptist Church, where she serves as a youth usher. After graduation, Samaya plans on continuing her education and pursuing a career as a physical therapist. Samaya is being escorted tonight by her stepfather, Lacoma Mason. Senior maid, Samaya Warner. Our final senior maid is Lindsay Butler. Lindsay is the daughter of Gerald Butler and Lisa Gaspar. She is an honor and AP student, a member of the National Honor Society, American Sign Language Club, Beta Club, and a senior class representative for student council. Lindsay is also part of the 6A State Championship Pirate Crew dance team, where she currently has 2 championship rings. In her spare time, she participates in the Youth for Christ dance ministry at her church. She also enjoys shopping and spending time with her family. After graduation, Lindsay plans on attending Louisiana State University and majoring in entrepreneurship with a minor in dance. Lindsay is escorted tonight by her uncle, Skylar Poland. Senior maid, Lindsay Butler. Our flower girl for this evening is Marley Hunter. Marley is the daughter of head football coach Justin Hunter and Casey Hunter. Marley is a 2nd grade honor roll student at Northside Elementary. She enjoys gymnastics, dancing, singing, and spending time with friends and family. Marley wants to be a baby doctor when she grows up. Our crown bearer is Cannon Wilbanks. Cannon is the son of defensive coordinator Austin Wilbanks and Rachel Wilbanks. Cannon is in 1st grade at Pearl Lower Elementary in Miss Johnston's class. He enjoys baseball, riding his 4-wheeler with his papa, and having Nerf gun wars with his little brother Cash. Cannon wants to be a veterinarian when he grows up and drive monster trucks on the side. Crowning our queen tonight is the University of Mississippi's outstanding practitioner and our very own Mr. Chris Chisholm. He is assisted by Amrit Carr, 2020 Pearl High School homecoming queen. Amrit is currently attending Millsaps College, where she is a double major in philosophy and political science. At Millsaps, she has been elected senator of her class for the Student Body Association. She is also a member of the mock trial team and the sorority Chi Omega. And now, the moment you all have been waiting for. Our 2021 homecoming queen is Samaya Warner. Congratulations again to Samaya Warner and all of this year's maids. Ladies and gentlemen, Pearl High School's 2021 homecoming court.
The music listening of my childhood took place mostly in my daddy's truck. We listened to old songs on the radio, made up the soundtrack of life, singing along with Hank and Ray. Nowadays, you can choose your own playlist, everything from the classics to the new stuff. Alpha's a lot like that, with a lineup of insurance options to suit your style.
I love you, man.
Call Alpha agent John McHenry in Pearl for a quote today.
We understand an upside-down world. We understand a rogue virus, zero jobs, and stratospheric tuition. But they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Not so fast. Who do you think is gonna fix all this? We will. We will because our future is the future. Because the life we have chosen has prepared us for this moment in history. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day. We're going to save families from disaster and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more because we have an appointment with destiny. We invite you to join us. The next greatest generation is now.
I'm Officer Kyle Carmerdale.
And I'm Officer Alfred Jenkins, School Resource Officer with the Pearl Police Department. And our job is to protect students.
Here in Pearl, we have zero tolerance for drivers that break school bus laws. There are 4 things to know. Stop at least 10 feet from the bus when it is loading or unloading. Don't move until kids have crossed the street to or from the bus. The flashing red lights are no longer activated. The stop sign on the side of the bus is retracted.
Up to $750, up to a year in jail, or both.
Please pay attention so every student can get to school and home safely.
Public service has always had a very special place in my heart, and to be able to do it and be a first responder as a reserve, when you're not getting paid, that's just one of the most selfless acts you can do. I think we all have a responsibility to our towns and our communities.
Well, for me, it's simple. I mean, when you say local, that's what's most important to me. Our citizens inside this county, we all care for each other, and we do everything we can to help everybody out. I am Shane Fletcher with Farm Bureau, and we are the home team.
Thank you for shopping at Mystery Savings Supermarket, where you never know what kind of deal you're gonna get. Welcome to Mystery Savings Supermarket. That'll be $9.
But she...
Welcome to Mystery Savings Supermarket, where you never know what kind of deal you're gonna get.
You wouldn't put up with this at a supermarket. Don't put up with it when you buy a car.
So come to Rogers Dab Chevrolet.
It's easier here.
Come smile with Sky. Sky Family Dental of Pearl provides complete dental care for the entire family. Oral exams, cleanings, dentures, implants. Most insurance is accepted and financing is available. Call now to schedule your appointment. Come smile with Sky.
Into Pearl High School, where we are closing up homecoming festivities from halftime. Congratulations to Jemiah Warner, the homecoming queen for Pearl High School. At the half, it's 21-19, Pirates over the Meridian Wildcats as we get set to kick off for the second half. The Pirates will be receiving as the Wildcats kicking it away. We'll look at a couple of statistics from the first half. Jamari Thompson, the lead man offensively for the Pirates, 16 carries, 126 yards, and 2 touchdowns in that first half. Jerry Johnson throwing 3 of 8 for 101 yards and 46 yard for the long. 1 touchdown from Jay Bird. 1 INT, that 46-yarder, a 46-yard pitch and catch to Colby Henderson, the 1 passing touchdown of the first half.
And here's a little pooch kick that's going to be, you got to get on it. Somebody went out of bounds, so we're going to get it at the 35-yard line. A good starting field position. We'll certainly take that on that Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau Insurance kickoff, and we'll start this half off with a Penny Pitts Havard Realty penalty on the Rogers Dabbs replay. Boy, we're getting them all in right now. It's one right after the other.
One right after the other. Everybody who makes Pearl Pirate football possible right here on PMB Sports. It looks like we will see Jamari Thompson in there to start in the backfield alongside Jay Bird, Azir Chin, Cody Arms in there as your wideouts.
Well, wait, just to hold serve, we've got to hopefully find points this drive. Jay Bird's going to keep it. Cuts it up the middle. He gets into the second level. He drags some Wildcats for a first down over midfield.
Easily the most productive run of Jay Bird for the night. And give credit there to Kofa Lewis, number 51, who opened up the hole here on the near side for the speedy Jerry Johnson.
There we go again. There goes Jamari up the middle. No gain this time. Back to the line of scrimmage. It will now be second down and 10.
Jamari averaged right at 8 yards a carry in the first half. His long was a 45-yarder there on that final drive of the first half before he was able to punch it in from 10 yards out.
Jay Bird going to keep this one, trying to turn the corner. Boy, Meridian is so fast as they keep him strung out.
Yeah, Jeremy Evans has been a nuisance to Jay Bird all night long. There's not many guys in the state of Mississippi that can stay with Jay Bird, but Jeremy Evans has gone east and west with number 4 multiple times, and he's a sure tackler as well. Tip your cap. Good defense there for Meridian to bring up this Pearl Pool third down.
Pearl Pool third down and 13. Meridian was wanting to say that Jamari was a false start, but he had just gotten down into his stance. That's all. Now we'll run the third down. And Jay Bird's going to look to throw. We'll settle in the pocket, throw it deep into coverage. Let's see.
Yep.
And the flag will come in, thank goodness. As you know what? Meridian bought one in the first half, and I think Chin just bought himself one right here.
Yep, I fully agree, Mr. Flynn. Good job by Jay Bird just throwing it up, letting your guy chase it. And you can see there a couple of guys in coverage.
Okay. I mean, well, absolutely.
That was Jones and Davis trying to run with Azir Chin. And we'll take that for the 4th Meridian penalty of the night. Gives the Pirates an automatic first down.
So on the Penny Pitts Havard Real Estate Group, we're moving on up in the real estate world with some much better looking property. Hand it off to Jamari up the middle. Just driving inside the 30 now to the 29.
This Jamari looks a lot like the Jamari of the first 2 drives of the game, and then that final drive before the half. Meridian had kind of figured out that Pearl Pirate offense midway through the second quarter, but Pearl back in rhythm after the half.
All right, Jay Bird's going to keep it, bounces off the line, looking to make something out of nothing, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up a Pearl Pool third down and 3. Pirates have to reach the 25-yard line to extend this drive.
Have to imagine this is probably 2 down or 4 down territory right here, just inside the 30, right outside of probably Cody Arms' comfortable field goal range.
Jay Bird, give it to Jamari, cuts it back, and that's going to be a first down as you get Jamari into open field. Oh, and he won't go down. The T-Train picking up the first down at the 20.
Great vision and bounce out to the right by Jamari. Look at this right here. He saw that the middle was closed up, bounced it to the outside, and then just for good measure, ran over number 14, Jalen Rush. Welcome to the game, sophomore.
Pirates go quick. There goes Jay Bird. He's going to keep it. He's got room here now, trying to cut back. Linebackers finally collapse that middle, and we're going to get it to the 15. So it'll be second down and 5. A good run.
This looks a lot like that those first 2 drives of the first half, where it was a whole lot of 1 and 4. Hand it to Jamari 3 times, then Jay Bird keep it once.
Now here goes Jamari, trying to keep those
in a row, Mugshots proudly serves fresh, never frozen certified Angus beef. X marks a spot at 2 locations on the map, in Pearl and Riverwind Drive in the movie theater parking lot, and in Flowood on the corner of Airport Road and Lakeland Drive. You can dine in, take out, or order online and pick up curbside. Check out mugshotsgrillandbar.com.
You knew the risks when you decided to drive drunk. There could be a crash. People could get hurt or killed. You could get arrested. But one thing's for sure, you were wrong when you said it was no big deal.
So it is 2nd down and 13 as we begin the 4th quarter. Greg Flynn, Bryant May, and the Professor Roy Harper with you. There's Smith back to pass throwing. He's hit as he throws. That ball's going to be caught as there was separation between 3-on-3. Hill gets loose from Mosley, and that's a big play for Meridian.
Guess who it is again? That guy, Daniel Hill. And he came into tonight as a running back and quarterback, but also leading the team in receiving yardage. And he continues it right there with that great over-the-shoulder catch.
Hey, just a testament, Meridian's got a very good offense. Our defense is very, very good, and we've held them to 19 points through 3 quarters.
Yeah, this was an offense game in averaging 42 a game.
These are 2 really good teams, and there's a drop ball, kind of broke up the rhythm on that play, as Hill's going to wind up getting it close to the goal line, actually, down to the 2-yard line. Could have been disastrous for Meridian, and a lot of times when you break that timing up and they get loose, but Austin Knight is a solid wrap-up tackler. So we'll have 2nd and goal from the 2. Vaughn's going to keep it. We're going to push him into the end zone for a touchdown. Little help from the Pirates. So 1 minute into the 4th. Meridian draws just a little bit closer. I'm sure they're going to go for 2, as it is 35-25. So let's see. Yep, Meridian will indeed line up for 2. Be Hill in the backfield. Hill's going to take it himself. Trying to get it. He's going to fall into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. So it'll be 35-27 now. So it is an 8-point game, back down to a 1-possession game. A touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it with 11 minutes to play here in the 4th quarter.
The Pearl Pool is a proud sponsor of Pirate football. Located in the heart of the city, 3500 Dawn Drive, the Pearl Pool offers everyone a safe, convenient place to swim and host parties. Affordable memberships are available, and walk-ups are always welcome. It's also a great place for Pirates to take swimming lessons before they hit the high seas. And when the temperature heats up, make plans to cool off at the Pearl Pool.
We're about ready to have a Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau Insurance kickoff. 8-point game now. We said no lead is too safe, no lead is too big. And the Pirates are going to have to answer, because I have a feeling that Meridian's got a few more points left in them over these last 11 minutes. It would be nice for us to pad this just a little. You know, you just love that feeling, even if you just get a field goal.
That's right.
Of knowing that it can't be tied or they can't take the lead. Even if we can just get 3 points. But we're going for 7. We're going for 6 initially, so. Let's see if we get a chance at a return. We've had no real big excitement because they do these pooch kicks, which gives everybody great field position. It prevents touchdowns, but it sets people up in good field position, and this one's going to be a little bit deeper maybe. Fair catch called for, and that is made. by the star of the night, Colby Henderson.
Colby with a 46-yard touchdown catch back in the first quarter.
All because Roy Harper wore his jersey today at school.
That's right. How cool is that? Colby's first touchdown catch of his senior season. And looks like we'll get another dose of Ken Mangum in the backfield. We saw Jamari go out right before the half, perhaps a little dehydration. We'll see if we get a report from the professor on Jamari's status.
I wonder if Jamari needs some more electrolytes. That's a nice run by Ken. He's just a bull. I tell you what, he's a powerful runner. As Mangum is going to, look at him put his shoulder down, and he just runs hard. Feet keep driving. On 2nd and 2, Jaybird's going to keep it. He got a turf monster. They tripped him up. That turf is just getting real slick tonight.
Yeah, Jaybird, I believe, would have had the first down here, but watch him just trying to make that turn and slipped on the turf. This is a big third down, Greg Flynn.
3rd down and 2. Still no Jamari. We're going to give it a Ken. Nope, Jaybird's going to keep it. Oh, boy. Oh, dear.
Going to try to throw it.
Oh, dear. Oh, the ball's loose. Oh, they're going to say
he was down.
Say he's down.
Well, that's going to be bad because that's way back at the 30. It's one of those things, we talked about this before. Jaybird is so exciting that you want him to make that exciting play, the miraculous play, but, boy, this is going to be a tough punt now as it's way back at the 30-yard line. So Cody Arm's going to step back inside of his 20 and really have to get a good rugby boot away here with a good roll. What do you think?
Yeah, we need a good one here from Cody. He had a 47-yarder earlier tonight with a friendly roll on it. We'll see what goes off his left foot this time.
That's pretty good. That's a line drive that's going to be returnable. Get him down. Yes, indeed. They will drop Hill inside the 50, so let's see where they're going to put that. Officially at the 47-yard line.
Roy, any eyeballs on Jamari Thompson down there to see his status?
Yeah, he's very winded. He has given his all tonight. He's banged up, winded, still cramping a little bit, needing some electrolytes and all. But I was talking to him a while ago, and he's roaring to go. He's ready to get back in.
This play is going to get him right out the midfield, just the other side. Maybe what do you do for that? Isn't that the pickle juice remedy, right?
Pickle juice.
Do pickle really
mustard?
Mustard works wonders.
Yep.
Well, go get Jamari some mustard packets, Roy.
It would take quite a few mustard packets for somebody that big.
Well, it is now 2nd down. It looks like 7 for the Wildcats. They're trailing by 8, and time not a factor at all with 8:50 to play here in the game. It's going to be Atterbury running it to the right side. He will turn the corner. Where are they going to have him stepping out? At the 47-yard line of the Pirates, it'll bring up 3rd down.
Alex Spires pushes him out, and Greg, just interesting note, Alex Spires playing in the place of the injured Jaquavian Shoto tonight. We haven't really seen Alex on offense a whole lot, but he is filled in at that safety position opposite DJ Hudson to fill in for Jaquavian. Again, Jaquavian got hit when his helmet came off last week by a helmet in the head. Jaquavian's going to be okay, but sitting out tonight.
So on 3rd, he moved. They didn't throw the flag, and there's holding. And
there's Marcus Mosley almost.
Eminem nearly took it to the house. There was so many things going wrong on that play. Look at this. He moves.
Yeah, watch Marcus read
There's holding there, and then nearly a pick.
Yeah, Marcus read that one from the get-go. Their only target really so far has been Daniel Hill. He's the only guy who's caught a single pass, and that's all they've completed is one pass. And Marcus knew it was going that way. And here on 4th and about 4 or 5, you have to imagine this one's going to go to number 3. You got Daniel Hill and Jonathan Vaughn spread out. One of those guys is probably going in motion, or either you're going to throw it out to him in the flat.
Here we go, 4th down. Quick throw, tipped in the air, and a tremendous play by Alex Spires. in a defensive back. Good play, young man.
The aforementioned Alex Spires right in the passing lane, and it was going to be a slant route to Daniel Hill, and he was open except for that safety. Number 8, Alex Spires, all about 6'4" of him, able to step right in the passing lane of Mark Smith, get his hands on that one, and that, my friends, was a big stop.
Spires likes to call himself action. He's high action, and he is absolutely showing it tonight.
Good news for this Pirate offense. Jamari Thompson checks back in. 8:27 remaining. You'd love to run a lot of time off this clock and punch one more in.
There goes Jamari. Crossing the 50-yard line to the 49 of the Wildcats.
The professor talked about how hard Jamari has run tonight. Jamari now 27 carries, 205 yards, and 4 touchdowns.
There he goes again. They're going to look at him. He just takes him for a ride. He drags him almost to the first down. That's 2 carries, and he's picked up 9 yards. I mean, this is after he had a 250-yard performance last week.
Yeah, that's right. Jamari now with 51 carries across the last 2 weeks and over 420 yards.
And he's going to pick up the first down here all by himself. 3 Jamari carries for a Renaissance Bank first down.
Excuse me, that's over 470 yards across the last 2 weeks. Don't want to short Jamari anything after how hard he's worked, and that's a big Renaissance Bank first down.
So we get to tick more time off the clock, chew up some more yardage. Jaybird's looking to throw it into the flat. That ball is going to be incomplete. And just as I say that, we wind up stopping the clock with 7:20 to play.
Interesting play call there. Guess you got to keep him honest. Javion Alexander kind of got tripped up at the line of scrimmage, or it looks like he would have been wide open, so kind of blew that play up from the get-go.
All right, 2nd down and 10. Now we go back to Jamari. He's going to get to the second level. Look at that. I mean, he's always finding a way to fall forward into that second level, and he's going to be at the 37 for a nice pickup there on that 2nd down. A Pearl Pool now 3rd down. Oh,
yeah,
and
we'll take it.
Another free 5 yards on a Penny Pitts Havard Real Estate Group. You know, it's been a pretty clean game tonight. We haven't had as many penalties.
Jaquez Johnson, the junior linebacker, jumps across for the Wildcats. So if you're head coach John Douglas, you are wringing your hands at that one. That's the 6th penalty for Meridian of the night. The Pirates, how about this, Greg Flynn, with only 2.
Don't jinx us now. So a Renaissance Bank first down via the penalty, and here goes Jaybird. He's inside, getting loose to the 20, 15, 10, 5, and they're going to push him out at the 2. Oh, so close to a mark.
32 yards on the smooth flight from Jaybird, following blocks from Jamari Thompson. And who else was out? Azir Chin down the field, opening up holes. And the Pirates now in business inside the 5. Will this be number 5 for number 1?
And we're going to go, and he says, Jamari, get over there. Jaybird's going to fake the pass, up the middle. Touchdown, Bird is the word.
From 2 yards out, Jaybird gets his first of the night on the QB keeper all the way up the middle, and the Pirates needed that one something big to.
Well, wait a minute. Did they not
going to give it to him?
Did they not give him a touchdown?
Oh,
no, they have it signaled touchdown.
He was clearly across the line of scrimmage, but yeah, they're going to call that short. They sure are.
Okay, let's do it again.
All right, 2nd down. Watch this. We'll see it again. The officials don't have the advantage of what you're about to see, but Jaybird.
I mean, he's in the end zone. Look at 2 steps in the end zone.
Yeah, he was all the way across the line with that ball.
All right, let's just punch it in here. Here we go. Jaybird. He going to keep it in this time? This time he somersaults in. No question for the Bird that time.
I would have loved to have been in that conversation between, looks like we got an injured Pirate. Let's see who that is.
Grantham.
One of the guys down. That's 55, Reed Grantham.
Yeah, I think
was
he
able to get up.
up.
Okay,
yeah.
he was able to. Yep, he's hobbling. Now Jay-Bird's hobbling. They picked up Jay-Bird, and they're carrying him off. Jay-Bird is holding, I believe it may be his arm. One of the assistant coaches, can't see who that was, literally picked up Jerry Johnson, and we'll try to get a report as quick as possible from the professor as he goes down and checks out Jerry Johnson.
Well, the Raising Cane's touchdown by the Bird. I didn't see if somebody might have fallen on him. We can check the replay after this, but Arms is on for the extra point. Good hold by Chisholm. That kick is up, and it is good. Concern now on the Pearl sideline.
We're going to look here on the instant replay as Jay-Bird goes into the end zone and kind of he braced himself with that left wrist. And then
let it play forward. Let's see what happens.
He took some weight from that linebacker who fell on top of him.
Yeah, Jay-Bird, he's twisted it a little bit, but they say he's fine. He says he's okay. He's walking it off. Just got on his ankle a little bit.
Oh, his ankle?
His ankle?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, I was looking at his ankle.
All right, it looked like a wrist was what he was holding. Yeah, you're right. That left ankle sure was.
He's okay, dude.
Yeah, he's walking on it. He's got a little limp, but he motioned that he was okay. But they're still talking to him. Trainer's looking at him, but
Boy, it's been a rough
he says he'll be fine.
It's been a rough 2 weeks for that young man. You're in concussion protocol last week. You're hobbling around here at the. It's a testament to how hard he plays. I mean, yes, he got hit late last week, so that one was not at all. But a lot of these plays where he gets dinged up on, those are just pure effort plays that he just goes all out. So the Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau insurance kick. We're going to get a deep one right now, and that's going to get over his head. And this one's going to work out quite nicely. It's picked up at the 2. See if we can get him hemmed in on that far side, and they'll have their worst field position in a long time, starting at the 25-yard line.
Big response from the Pirates, though, as Meridian had cut it down to an 8-point one-possession ball game, and big response from that Pirate offense to stretch this one back out to now a 15-point lead. Here with 5:13 remaining at homecoming.
There's a pitch, and it's going to be a pass that we sniffed out and make him step right on out of the bounds, does Jonathan Vaughn. Hey, a big shout out to one of our best Pirate supporters and one of the best teachers here in the school district, Emily Brewer, one of the 4th grade teachers over at Upper Elementary, and that family, Thomas and Madden, who's still here in the school. Congratulations. Those folks are rocking and rolling over here at Pearl Public School District. Promised them there's a little fella that wanted me to make sure to give that teacher a shout out.
Absolutely.
That pass incomplete, so we'll shout that one out, an incomplete pass.
Triple coverage against the only receiver who's caught a pass tonight for Meridian, Daniel Hill. You had 3 guys flanking him, Alex Spires, DJ Hudson, and Marcus Mosley, just forming a triangle around Hill down the field, and this is going to be a long 3rd down.
A Pearl Pool 3rd down and 14. Smith back to pass, going to be pressured by Nickelberry. Tries to get it away, and that's going to be into the Meridian bench. And that's probably going to force a punt this time. That is the one thing, Brian. It does not appear that Meridian is built to be a drop-back passing team. If you get them into those situations, that's what you like, right?
Well, but what was so weird is statistically, Meridian comes into tonight through 4 ball games, and Smith had thrown for 1,100 yards and 11 touchdowns.
But again, vertical.
Yeah, tonight he's only completed
catch,
one
right?
pass.
But
yeah,
it's these. He's not hitting these little swing passes that I think that they're used to hitting, those quick hitters.
Yeah, give credit to this Pirate defense, especially the secondary.
Oh, this looked kooky. But that's going to be a good kick getting away. Justice will let it hop. Oh,
get on top of that.
All right, Justice. He falls on it at the 35. So with 4:45 to play, the Pirates in command, 42-27. You know, we've put 42 points on the board. Again, our offense is caught up to our defense this year, and, you know, so far our defense, yes, giving up 27 points, but this is a talented Meridian team.
Yeah, again, a Meridian team that came in scoring 42 a game through 4 contests. This Pearl Pirate offense clicking along at 36 a game. So the Pirates have upped their average. Going to throw off a little bit of our defensive average as we're only giving up 12 a game. 27, the most we've given up yet, but keeping Meridian well below their season average so far.
So 1st and 10 for the Pirates as we try to close this thing out. Try and think. Well, he's gotten a lot of love this week, but you know what? I'd like to. Man, it's just hard to not want to get Jamari on there again, but I want one of those offensive linemen that's opening the holes for him. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm all for that. I know, look at this guy.
Look at you. No, never mind.
He said, you're not going to interview me?
Never mind. We've
You're
got
not
to talk to
gonna interview
Jamari.
me?
This is going to be one of the all-time Pearl performances that Jamari is putting up tonight.
Jamari, we'll see if we can get some statistics from our statistician, Matthew Stevens, down in the truck. Jamari knocking on the door of 300 touchdowns tonight. And
300 yards.
Excuse me, that would be a lot. 300 yards and 5 touchdowns. I was thinking about his touchdown total. He's at 4. Have yourself a night, young man.
Defensively, I love Austin Knight. I'd like to hear from Austin Knight tonight. What do you think?
Absolutely. He's been fantastic. Leading the Pirates in tackles, I believe, so far.
So it's got to be Jamari and Austin Knight, right?
Ken Mangum going to get a tote.
Ken driving it to the 15, still pulling cats with him. And that's going to be a Renaissance Bank first down in the Ag Up John Deere red zone. So, Roy, what do you think about those two options? I think Jamari's going to have to be. We'll get you the final numbers on that. But how about Jamari and Austin Knight, if he's listening?
Yeah, I think he may be tied up with some of those folks down on the sidelines. And Ken Mangum now going to check back in. Jamari had checked in, thought he was going to get another carry, and coach says take another breath.
Hey, look at him. He's going down there. Wrap the arm around, baby. Jaybird going to hand it off to Mangum. Bounces off. You don't take him down on first contact. He's a sophomore, but Ken is so strong.
Again, want to make sure, as we've mentioned a couple of times tonight, got to give credit to this offensive line. Takofa Lewis, only a sophomore. Reed Grantham, Connor Foy, Kendall Burks, Tommy Johnson, Hayden Jackson in there as well. All those guys opening up some huge holes for Jamari Thompson.
Matthews got him right now with 260.
260. That's about right. I knew he was getting close, and
I thought he went a lot further on that. That last run.
I don't know that he's going to get to tap in the 300-yard mark, and had good move by head coach Justin Hunter to preserve Jamari. Big games yet ahead.
Well, if we had a offensive, well, then I'm okay with that. If he would have gone for 300, we've heard from Jamari quite a bit. How about do we have Roy Harper with us back yet, or no?
Yes, I'm here.
Hey, Roy, who's an offensive lineman you'd love to have tonight?
Connor Foy.
Let's go with Connor Foy for the offense, and what did you think about Austin Knight on defense?
Yeah, sounds great.
Those are our two. I mean, they've opened the holes, and Jamari has run for 500 yards the last 2 weeks.
Yep. It's decent.
I mean, really.
500 yards and 6 touchdowns across the last 2 contests. Again, as we tick under 2 minutes now.
This is a very happy homecoming for these Pirates as there goes Ken. This time he's going to go back. But look at him. He's still not down. They've ruled his forward progress, and he stayed up. Wow. Very, very strong.
Pirates will hit the road next week in Region 3 6A play. They'll be on the road at the Terry Bulldogs. Terry 0-2 in region play. Then we'll travel to Vicksburg on October 15th against Warren Central before hosting Northwest Rankin back here at home in 3 weeks.
Oh, we have two road games back to back.
2 road games back to back. Will be
Yuck.
at Terry, at Vicksburg, and then we'll have Northwest Rankin, Oak Grove, and those Bulldogs of Brandon to finish out the season in Region 3 6A play.
Well, this is a 4th down and 8. And we're just going to hand it to Ken, and he's going to drive and keep that clock moving as long as he can. Now they'll blow the whistle. It'll be a turnover on downs at the 10-yard line. But with just 54.6 seconds left, the Pirates up here, they're going to be victorious here on homecoming. And, boy, if you'd ask Coach Justin Hunter, I'm going to send you to Petal, and I'm going to have you play a Meridian team that is back and better than ever, the second game out of the chute, and you're going to be 2-0 after those 2 games. I think he'd be a little surprised.
Yeah, I think he'd take it every single day.
Well, he would, but I don't think that he would. The margins of victory, I don't even think he would believe, because you're winning both of them by double-digit scores.
Again, the question is, what happened after that 13-12 last-second loss against Gulfport, because something clicked with these Pirates, and they've done nothing but gain confidence since then. We're going to get a Meridian timeout with 54 seconds remaining. But, again, one play with 13 seconds left on the road at Gulfport is the only thing that separates this Pirate team from an undefeated season. But the confidence they have played with over the last 5 weeks is really indescribable, and it's just carried right over into region play. You would have to imagine that next week we're going to go on the road and take on a Terry team that's really struggling. They're 0-2 in conference play. You perhaps have the chance to move to 6-1, 3-0 in region play before you go see Warren Central, who clearly is struggling as they've been getting thumped tonight by Brandon.
Big thanks to Johnny Mack over at Alpha Insurance for the sponsorship of the timeouts for us. For all your insurance need, go see John McHenry at Alpha Insurance. Stay tuned for our Mississippi Army National Guard post-game show, where you'll hear from head coach Justin Hunter, and the professor will be talking with Connor Foy tonight, our good center, and Austin Knight, one of our great defensive backs that has really been shut down, and and Marcus Mosley just about beheaded somebody over here on the near side, as that was Vaughn's helmet that went flying off. Let's look at this hit again.
Great look here on the Rogers Dabbs instant replay. Jonathan Vaughn meet Marcus Mosley. Great tackle by the senior. Bam.
Well, and that is just a great form tackle. That is clean as you get. The helmet just wasn't strapped on tight enough. Now Smith looking to throw, steps up in the pocket, throws it deep over the middle. That ball's going to be intercepted by Alex Spires, bringing it back down the far sideline, getting a block from DJ Hudson.
Alex
he's
is
at the
thinking
30.
6.
He's looking. He's got somebody coming up behind him. Still mowing at the 20. Looking for it. Now he's just going to lay down. Action Alex got a little tired right there, and he's going to fall down at the 15 with an interception that's going to close out this game with 3 seconds, and the fireworks fly behind the scoreboard here at Ray Rogers Stadium. Beautiful, beautiful shot as on homecoming. When you're doing Disney, why not do some Disney fireworks? And the Meridian Wildcats, you walk the plank. Your final score, 42-27.
I believe they're trying to say that 3 seconds, Greg, I believe they're trying to say that 3 seconds is left on the clock. The clock operator went ahead and let it tick off. The firework operator clearly clicked it, but it looks like head coach John Douglas going to concede, and the Pirates will
they
get the
called
victory.
it.
Yep, that'll be the final. Fantastic performance here at homecoming as the Pirates move to 5-1 overall. And a really talented Meridian Wildcat squad that walked into Ray Rogers Stadium and took a thumping tonight. Held well below, 15 points below their season average. And if you're head coach Justin Hunter, you got to feel really good about another solid performance from your team as the fireworks continue to go off, and you're going to get a look right here at that final INT from Alex Spires, who was in there playing for the injured Jacoby and Shoto tonight.
Boy, it feels like we're at Disney World. This is awesome. Pirates of the Caribbean. It sounds like we're firing the cannons off down here. Very nice touch. Very nice way to end it for Alex to come up with that interception. Absolutely a way to finish out a homecoming victory with a fireworks extravaganza. All right, we're going to move straight into our Mississippi Army National Guard post-game show. And I see the professor, Roy Harper, has Connor Foy kind of in his vicinity.
Yeah, I think they may have a little post-game huddle.
Yeah, they're going to get together, and right after their huddle, they're going to come over here.
All right, we'll take a quick break then as the Mississippi Army National Guard post-game show will start right after this.
We understand an upside-down world. We understand a rogue virus, 0 jobs, and stratospheric tuition. But they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Not so fast. Who do you think is gonna fix all this? We will. We will because our future is the future. Because the life we have chosen has prepared us for this moment in history. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day. We're going to save families from disaster and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more because we have an appointment with destiny. We invite you to join us. The next greatest generation is now.
Y'all get through with this.
All right, welcome back into the Mississippi Army National Guard post-game show where your Pirates have defeated the Meridian Wildcats 42-27 tonight to move to 2-0 in region play. Roy Harper is down on the field, and he is surrounded.
Yeah, they had a little huddle, and then Coach Hunter called them back together, so it's going to be another minute, guys.
Okay, no problem. He had a bunch of offensive linemen with him that Jamari Thompson. What was the finals numbers on how much did Jamari run
Yeah,
for?
we can take a quick look at some final statistics. Compliments of our statistician Matthew Stevens down in the truck. Jamari Thompson finishes the night 31 carries, 260 yards, and 4 touchdowns, averaging 8.5 yards a carry. Jerry Johnson, 16 carries for 75 yards and a touchdown. Ken Mangum, 7 carries for 25 yards. Jerry Johnson through the air, 4 of 10, 108 yards, 1 touchdown.
That is just offensive line plowing the road. Those are plow numbers right there. And I see Roy has got himself a big center right there with him.
Hey, guys. Can y'all hear me good? There we go.
Go ahead.
All right, hey, guys, I'm here with Connor Foy and the offensive line. All right, we can't leave them out.
And Jamari right to your left.
And, I asked Jamari to be here, too. I just wanted to surprise y'all a little bit. All right, Connor, guys, Jamari rushed for 260 yards tonight. He's rushed for over 500 yards the past 2 weeks. Y'all are plowing the line for him. Tell me how it feels. How excited do y'all get to see him run that many yards?
Oh, man, it's a team effort. We have a part in it, and he does too, and we're just like a brotherhood. It's something special this year.
But tell me a typical day of practice for y'all. What do y'all go through preparing for a game like this?
Monday through Thursdays we work hard, and then Fridays we come home. We come wherever field we're at, and we have fun, no matter what.
All right, what's that, hey? So, guys, these guys work hard. They never get the credit. They're the ones that never get interviewed. Couldn't be prouder of these guys. Jamari, what do you want to say about your offensive line, man?
Man, I love these guys, man. I've been with these boys since 7th grade, and they keep getting better every week, and I want to appreciate that, and I also want to thank God for everything He's done for me and His team.
All right, guys, great job. Y'all go enjoy this win. Y'all take care. You heal up.
All right, now we're going to have our defensive player, Mr. Austin Knight, the new Knight Rises.
I was thinking to say, we always hear about his big brother. Actually, 2 of his big brothers. But, guys, this man put on a show tonight. How many tackles did he have? I know he had, 7 in the first half?
10 total tackles tonight.
10 total tackles, 7 in the first half, led the team in tackles. Tell me how you feel there, Austin.
Well, it feels awesome knowing that I made more tackles than Meatball.
I hear you, man. Well, you were all over the place. There was one play in the first half that you met the quarterback 2 yards behind the line and did not let go, and you were the difference maker in that first half.
That's right.
I know you don't get the accolades that your brothers do.
Yes, sir.
But this ought to be a little motivation for your brother tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
So you got a message for him?
Good luck to him and good luck to the Rebs tomorrow as they take on Alabama. They should come home with the dub tomorrow.
I'm with you on that one. Well, Austin, I love watching you play.
Thank you.
Look forward to more interviews like this, buddy.
Thank you.
Go enjoy this win.
Thank you.
All right. That is the professor, and now we'll see if we can't find Coach Hunter. See where he's wandering around.
He's on TV right now. Give me just a minute.
Okay. Oh, I see him. I see him. I see he's also Brandon Shields. Brandon Shields is over there, one of the great sports writers. He's going to try and get Justin's life story, unfortunately, because let's put it this way. Brandon, great guy, very thorough.
That's right. Well, as every reporter should be. Some final numbers in the tackle category. You heard it. Austin Knight finishes the night with 10 total tackles. Tristan Carpenter, 7 total tackles to finish the night. Nickelberry with 6. Kai Jefferson also with 6 tackles tonight. Again, an all-around full performance from this Pearl Pirate defense, holding this Meridian Wildcat squad to, again, only 27 points after averaging 42 points per game coming in. Cody Arms finishes with 34-yard average punting tonight. And again, if you miss those offensive totals, Jerry Johnson, 4 of 10 through the air for 108 yards and 1 touchdown. And I believe the professor is now catching up with the happy head coach.
All right, guys, I'm here with Justin Hunter. Coach, congratulations on the big win, 2-0 in district play. Kind of tight there at the end of the first half, but we came out smoking in the second half. What'd you tell your team at halftime?
I can't really tell you that, but no, we just talked about, we're playing a good team. The last couple of weeks, we've jumped out on people and played really well and kind of was chillaxed in the second half. And I told him, we're going to see how mature we talk about maturity and growing up, and we said we're finna see this because you're going to be in a dogfight for 4 quarters. It ain't no that, hey, let's come sit on the sideline while the young guys play. You're in a dogfight with a good football team, and I thought they answered the call, did a great job. I thought the offensive line was great tonight. I thought Jamari was phenomenal tonight. I thought our coaches did a great job adjusting on the fly offensively and defensively because Meridian has got a really, 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 really good football team. Really, really, really good players, so winning that game, absolutely huge for us in a lot of different ways.
Speaking of the offensive line and Jamari, we interviewed all of them post-game. The big boys up front, they never get the credit for anything. Jamari always gets the credit, so we wanted them together. Jamari finished the night with 260 yards, had over 500 yards the past 2 weeks. Those big guys pushing him up front. We can't speak enough about them. What about you?
I can't neither, man. Coach Worrell coaches the crap out of them. That's the only way I know how to do it. He stays on them. But what people don't see sometimes is how much love and how much they go to his house and things like that. But he coaches them nonstop. There's no play that goes without getting coaching. They love him. They play hard for him, man. I'm just super excited. I'm glad they're healthy. Early on we was not real healthy, but I'm just super excited. They're Pirates, and they're borderline nasty, and we tell them to be that way. But they take great pride in us rushing for a lot of yardage, as well as they should. But just super proud of them, and we're heading in the right direction. We just got to keep it up week to week, and it's like I told Brandon Shields, there's no off weeks with us. We have to play every week our best football or we will get beat. So we don't steer away from that. We tackle it head on with the kids, and they responded in a big way tonight.
On the defense side, we interviewed Austin Knight. He led the team in tackles. He had 7 in the first half. He had 3 more in the second half. he seems like he's getting better and better every week.
Yes. You turn on the film, you see him come set the edge, and it looks like his brother that's going to be playing for Ole Miss tomorrow. Like, seriously, and I'm not exaggerating one bit. That's how his brother used to come set the edge. And we're really proud of him. I think early on, new position, he played running back. He's always played offense until this year, but been super, super, super happy with him and just the way. Man, but I'll tell you about Austin. He comes to work every single day and gets better every single day. And you can't say that about everybody, but there's no off days with him. He gets better. If you'll watch out there on Friday nights, he's pointing people the right direction. He watches film. He knows what's coming. Just super excited. Again, still my line again, super excited he's a Pirate.
All right. Well, Coach, enjoy this win. Congratulations. Look forward to next week.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
All right, guys.
All right, Roy. Well, we'll see if we'll see if the Knights can help you with Alabama tomorrow. I don't know if anything can help you.
Well, I'm going to go along with
tomorrow.
Austin on that and kind of predict that W too.
All right. Well, if y'all call it, I mean, we're gonna give Austin some credit. If anybody knows, he's got a little inside information with what Thailand can provide for how they're preparing. Well, Roy, great job tonight. We're going to look forward. I know you love going to Terry because it's always beautiful. It'll be raining. We know it.
Oh, of course.
Have your mud shoes ready.
And it's going to be cold. So it has to be. It's Terry.
Of course. Every year we seem to be going there. Roy, we'll see you next week.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Man, it's always cold. There's always a cold front that seems to come through, and it's always muddy, right?
That's right, and we get the chance to sit on top of the press box as we catch the wind.
On Natural.
In Jackson, and it'll be a fun one next week. Should be another W. Pirates are looking really, really good, and you got to feel great if you're the Pirate faithful with the momentum that this team is playing with.
Where's Jackson Flynn? He just came out here from the sidelines. Come here. Hey, how did it look how was homecoming? How were the fireworks down there for homecoming?
It was good.
That was pretty cool. They surprised me. I didn't think they had as big a fireworks show as that, right?
Yeah,
It's bigger than the Embrace, though.
It was bigger than the M Braves. That was pretty, but it was homecoming.
They did it too early. They did it too early.
They ran out the last 3 seconds, but that was a great game tonight, right?
It was all over.
They intercepted it. I thought it was going to take a bit.
Well, it is going to be a happy week as we celebrate homecoming, and tough to not look already past Terry, right? I mean, it is what it is. We will have to focus on practice very hard, but you want to make sure that you're 3-0 going to Warren Central.
That's right. Next week is one of those weeks where you want to take care of business, do what you got to do, get some underclassmen in there, and stay healthy. A long road to hoe, kind of as we finish out that season with the likes of Warren Central, Oak Grove, and Brandon.
I hate to say it, but kind of like how we approach the Morton game. Take them seriously, but get out of there healthy.
There'll be a few more athletes than maybe there were over at Morton, not to put the Panthers down.
Hey, I will say this. I heard last night Terry has got they always seem to have at least one unbelievable running back.
Yeah.
Unbelievable running back.
His last name is probably Dixon. Yep.
You think Dixon?
Possibly.
All right. Well, folks, that's going to do it for us, man. Great job down on the field tonight for homecoming. What an exciting night it was. Roy Harper did a great job down there. Big crowd, big fireworks. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. For the Professor Roy Harper, for Mr. Bryant May, for little Jackson Flynn here, the ball boy down on the field, I'm Greg Flynn. Remember, folks, every day is a great day to be a Pirate. Good job, dude.